Oop. All right, so we're moving on to day 2 of Peppers and Adventures in Time. We're just about 38 minutes in. Enough to have started Act 1. I don't know why it says Act in here, but... actually, I guess we did like the little Act 0, if you call it that, just the introductory scene in the front yard. But we did make it to the year... basically, the plot summary is we play a... I don't know... maybe like, what, 10-year-old, 12-year-old girl? Something like that. With her pet rabid dog named Lockjaw. Our evil crackpot uncle has trying to change the course of history, I guess in some sort of evil, nefarious way. So we're sent back to the year, what, 1764? Something like that? Forgot the exact year. In colonial Pennsylvania, trying to... I guess eventually we're going to meet... oh, by the way, here's our to-do list for the act. We did meet Uncle Fred. We did go back in time, so I guess now we just have to escape from the Watchmen. They also gave us a list of items we should look out for in Act 1. I guess we did see the village stocks and the Liberty Bell. The town watch. Was that the Watchman who caught us? I'm not sure. We have not seen Poor Richard's Almanac that I know of. I think there might have been a reference to the stamp tax, but nothing too major. Hey, good evening, Travis. The problem is a future compensation. When I was a kid, whenever I played Monopoly, I never played like the real version where you actually can like mortgage your properties and trade them. So basically, like whatever. We never traded properties, so whatever you ended up with just on the first few trips around the board, that's what you had, and we basically just played it out from there. So yes, we bought houses and hotels. I guess we did do mortgaging. We just never traded properties, so probably was not nearly as interesting. Hey, Scylla. Yeah, I know. I'm preparing for that, classy fella. I'm preparing for that. I've heard that. That was the Infocom game I was dreading the most going into when we started the challenge, based on what I've heard. Alright, so maybe we can get Act 1 done tonight. See how far we can get in Act 2, perhaps? Alright, yeah, we're picking things up here. Yeah, so we just rescued this guy from the town stockade, but I guess we technically weren't supposed to rescue him. So the town watchman basically had us arrested, and now we're in this little, I guess, a jail. We do have 32 points out of possible 564. If anyone can find out definitively what's the max point total on this game, because we've heard a few different answers: 538, 564, 400. I don't know if anyone can definitively find that out via, I don't know, a walkthrough or something. Game guide. No, I won't be trying Monopoly for the Game Boy, Reg. Can anyone think of any Game Boy game that has a version for other systems that is in which the Game Boy version is actually better than the console version? They'll be coming to get you soon, they will. We'll just see about that, whoever your name is. I can't wait. Anything would be better than being stuck here with you, dude. Alright, let's look around. This is a large storage shed. Herbs are hanging from the ceiling, drying in the cool air. Many crates are stacked around the walls. The crate has a label that says, Musket Balls. Just the Game Boy, the original Game Boy. Oh, Omar's Rampart, really? The Game Boy version is better? That Watchman guy is such a goon. I wish he'd just go away. The door looks very strong. Many clusters of herbs hang from the ceiling. It's a big piece of canvas. It's a big barrel. The label says gunpowder. A number of crates are stacked against the wall. They have labels such as black tea, molasses, and sugar. Oh, okay, he's reading the same thing. It's a hammer. It's a hammer again. Okay, I can't look at the box below it. There are many crates stacked against the wall. They have labels like gout remedies, tobacco for the treatment of gout, and miraculous gout salve. It's a big canvas sack. The word flower is stenciled across the front. It's a big window. Looks like we have a nail here, probably. Some nails are sticking up out of the wood. Alright, well, let's take this hammer. Hey, a hammer! I should pick that up. Mom says you should never go anywhere without one. Some people prefer Game Boy Tetris, really. Alright, can we open up some of these boxes here? The sack of flour feels nice and soft. I wonder if I could use this canvas for something. Oh yeah, that's the point. Let's see what's below it. A number of crates are stacked against the wall. They have labels such... Oh, right. We read that before. Musket balls. By the way, we haven't used the true thing. I don't see anything anachronistic here, but I'm just curious how the truth works. True. All of these items were imported into the colonies, and they were all outrageously taxed by the British. I'm looking at you, Tino. I'm looking at you. True, people used all sorts of herbs in an attempt to cure the gout. Some herbs made the symptoms better, but none of them worked as an absolute cure. Gout was a serious illness in the 18th century. What about flour? True, flour was just as important to bakers then as it is now. Hey, Rex. True, there have been toothy little mutts throughout history. True, brave kids have always been an important part of America. True, this guy is a member of the Town Watch. Oh, okay, good, so we did see this part on our checklist here. When Britain wouldn't provide the colonies with a police force, they formed their own civilian force called the Town Watch. Watchmen weren't always qualified for the job, just about anyone could join. I think I'll just grab those herbs. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Those herbs have been grown special to ease His Majesty's gout. Get away from him, or so help me, I'll tear your flea-bitten hide. Yeah, sure thing, you big goon. Really, huh? Can we open up these crates? There's no way Pepper could ever move that crate. Pepper decides to try and move the crate. Here now, lay one grubby finger on those crates and you'll regret it. Cheeky bastard. The crates are too heavy for Pepper to move. Okay. I bet the barrel's also too heavy. Can we go pet, what's his name? Good boy, good boy. Alright, now let's go get some tetanus by, picking up this nail. Pepper's hands aren't strong enough to pull the nails out of the wood. But if she uses her hammer here, I'll just pry these puppies right out of there. That's right, Tino, that's right. Yeah, that's autonomy, right? Autonomy is important. Okay, we got a couple of points there, so I guess now we have a nail. Oh, wait, it's with the canvas? It's the canvas, the hammer, and the nails all together? Okay, interesting. Can we open the door? Hey, let me out of here! Ha! None to your life, you little wretch! Break the window. I'll just see if I can push out a pane of glass. Hey, keep away from that glass, you little wretch! Yeah, big jerk. Alright, so what are we going to use all these materials now for? A canvas, a hammer, and nails, huh? Maybe we could put the, yeah, maybe we can put it over the window so he can't see what we're up to. Nice. There, now that big jerk won't be able to see what I'm doing. Here, what are you doing now, you little hooligan? I'm changing my clothes, sir. Well, get on with it, and see that you dress proper for his lordship. I will, you big oaf. What's that? I said, do you have a loaf? I'm hungry.
Oh, they'll be bringing you your cold sheep stomach rule pretty soon. That's good enough for you. Who do you think you are? The general's daughter?
Humph. Huh, okay. So now we can maybe open up one of these crates after all. Oh, this one we want to get open.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Well, that got me totally nowhere. I'm bummed, Lockjaw. I think I'm gonna take a nap.
Wake me up if they decide to hang us or anything. Really? We didn't even get to look at the dirt. Or whatever's underneath the crate. Oh. Oh, we're playing as Lockjaw now, huh? Do we still have, we still have the truth icon as Lockjaw? True. Canvas was an all-purpose utility fabric in colonial times. It was used for ship sails, clothing, shipping sacks, and many other things. So what I'm realizing is, this game is only educational if you use the truth icon. If you don't use the truth icon, you don't... I don't think you're going to learn much of anything. True. Since the colonies relied on imports so heavily, ships carrying supplies came into the harbors at all hours of the day and night. Alright, let's get our bite game on. Lockjaw would never bite Pepper. Lockjaw feels better now. He wonders why Pepper never bites herself. Shall we go sniffing around here? Ooh. Bone. Oh, that's gonna want him to dig it up, huh?
Smells like bones.
What is this thing? Oh, that's our inventory?
Score!
It's Lockjaw's collection of savage, saber-toothed fleas. Popular or very not popular, depending on the way you look at it. Alright, so... Oh, should we... let's smell a couple other things before we do this. Lockjaw can smell the herbs from here. They're pretty strong. The canvas smells a little dusty. The crate smells like cold iron. Ew! Gunpowder makes Lockjaw's nose burn. Ah, the doghouse days. The crate smells pretty good. The door smells like wood, and the watchman. Alright, let's get through this dirt, shall we? Lockjaw digs like a beast. Lockjaw is a beast. What? Oh! Good boy, smart boy. What did you discover, Lockjaw? Lockjaw dug a tunnel under the shed wall. Where's your bone, Lockjaw? I thought you were doing that to get a bone. Alright, let's go in the tunnel. If we can. Come on, boy, we're getting out of here. Yes, herbs. Hey, God. Alright, so I think we escaped from the... I think we accomplished all the goals for Act 1. At least the stated ones. Should we get another save here? Oh, this was the aforementioned alley that was at the start. The alley opens out into the commons. This is an alleyway behind the storage shed. A clothesline is stretched overhead. Many small brown pebbles are scattered on the ground. Ooh. The old crate's label says fine ink. The label is worn off on this old crate, but it smells a lot like tea. The empty crate has a label that says dried herring. The label on the empty crate says Belgian lace. The label on the empty crate says Poor Richard's Almanac. Okay, we needed to see that. Yeah. A pink housecoat is hanging on the clothesline. It's an outfit of boys' colonial clothes. A blue ruffled apron is drawing on the line. A baby bonnet and blanket are drawing on the line. The leaves are green and healthy. It's an empty crate. The label on the side says fine bar soap. It's a huge empty barrel. The label says French red wine. Lockjaw's dug up a moldy old bone. Oh, don't give me that grr stuff. I'll give it right back. Now fork over the bone, bud. Good boy, good boy. Thank you. All right, can we take any of these? Oh, let's use our truth icon and learn some things. True, people used cooking aprons in colonial times, as they do now. True, in colonial New England, baby bonnets and blankets weren't just cute. They were needed to keep babies warm during the long, cold winters. Many colonial babies didn't survive into adulthood. True, life for a colonial American girl was very restricted and sheltered. The clothing little girls had to wear was equally restrictive. It's hard to climb a tree or go swimming in a skirt this long. True, colonial boys' outfits were tough and durable. Boys were expected to play hard. The loose-fitting trousers and shirt allowed boys a lot of freedom for movement. True, pink housecoats have always been and will never die. True, wow, they did for everything in the crates? Fruits, fish, and meats were often dried so they would last longer. Can you imagine what a crate of fresh fish would smell like after spending a month on a sailing ship? Yow! Darn it, I just can't reach it. On second thought, it's pretty hideous. I don't think I'd look good in barfo pink. No way! I wouldn't be caught dead in that girly foo-foo sissy thing. I'd rather wear a barrel. Now if that's your attitude, take this barrel. The barrel's too heavy for Pepper to move. Shoot, Lockjaw, I can't quite reach it. Oof, I just can't reach it. Oh well, it's ugly anyway. Darn, I just can't jump high enough. Maybe if I moved one of these crates around. How about this one? They're all too heavy for me to move. Oh, did it say Pepper doesn't need any leaves? Yeah. Okay. Can we take one of these pebbles? These pebbles just might come in handy. Ooh, 2 points. Maybe we can knock down the clothes with the pebbles. Pepper can't use that here? Aw. Boo. Boo. Okay. So how are we going to get beyond the Watchman is the question, right? Can we go over here? No, we cannot. Let me see if I can get a description on him as we go by. So we may need to get the those clothes. Okay. All right, let's just see what happens. But we may need to.
Halt, you little wretch! You're not gonna get away that easily, you won't.
So we need baby and boy clothes from clothesline. Are we gonna end up back in the shed? What? It's a death? Bummer! That Watchman totally recognized us, Lockjaw! Look at him. Don't cry, boy. We're a couple of smart news hounds. I'm sure we'll figure out a way to fool them. Woof! Select your destination. Oh, just try again. Oh, is that like restart, or do we just go back before the death? Oh, good. We go back before the death. That's neat. All right, yeah, so I guess that, yeah, that is a death. How about that? Now we're going to have to definitely try to start getting more of those, now that I know that deaths are possible. Alright, so we need to get these clothes to disguise ourselves. Presumably, she didn't want to get the girls' clothes, so we do need the boys' clothes. Oh, wait a minute. They gave us our point total, but not the items? That's weird. Okay, now pick up pebbles. Oh, she doesn't need any more pebbles? She has enough to last her a long time. So how come we kept the same pebbles, but we lost the bone? That's weird. Can we throw the bone to hit the clothes? Get the bone, boy! Go get it! That was easy. Good boy, good boy. Okay, how about our, should we also try to get the baby clothes? Get the bone, Lancha! Get it, boy! Nice. Good boy! Awesome boy! Well, Classy Fella, you had to get a restore. Oh, bummer, the bone went on the roof. Oh, poor boy. We'll try to find you another bone, okay? Aww. I mean, dude, Britain took over the US. We didn't even get the revolution because we weren't able to escape. Freaky Freddy's evil plans came to fruition. This might be just the thing. Take this too. I'll just borrow this outfit. Yeah, I mean, if like clearly that was a bad ending and it required us to restore. So even though the characters didn't die, it's a death as far as the game is concerned because you can no longer continue making progress based on your previous action there. All right, so shall we get dressed in these clothes? Hey, I think this will fit just fine. It's actually pretty cool. I'll just... excuse me. Now we're in period appropriate clothing. Well, oh, we're gonna, oh, I see. So if we go here, the dog Lockjaw's still gonna get made, so we need to dress him up as the baby. Hold still, Lockjaw boy. We'll just wrap you up in this. Oh, hush, you'll live. Here we go. There we go. You look marvelous. This better work, Lockjaw. If that Machman recognizes either one of us, we're dog meat.
You there, hold it! Excuse me, lad, but have you seen a wretched little girl in a mangy white mutt?
No, sir. I've been out walking with my baby sister all morning.
Your baby sister, eh? Let's have a look. I love babies.
Maybe you shouldn't. Chico, Chico.
Oh dear, she's a mite ugly, poor little nipper. Well, I suppose she'll grow out of it. Move along, laddie.
Yes, sir. All right, so far so good. Just be quiet and make like a baby, Lockjaw. Was that a cat noise? Oh, that is a cat. Okay. What is that? An emaciated cheetah?
Off, off.
Lockjaw, no! Oh boy, who's this now? We've lost Lockjaw. Is that Freddy?
Oh bother, what is it now? Some snot-nosed colonial brat, I suppose. I just had these wheels polished, you know.
Oh, no, it's not Freddy, it's General Pugh. It appears to be a dog, General Pugh, sir. A doggy, ooh.
Aye, has anybody seen a girl, strangely clad young girl about? She's a felon, and that dog is her accomplice.
Well, that hardly matters, does it, you malodorous fellow? That dog is dead.
He is not. He's just stunned, he is.
See here now, man, that dog is stiff as a board.
That dog was stiff before he ever hit your carriage. See there, he's looking at you. Hello, doggy.
He is not looking at me because he can't look at me. That dog has perished. He is deceased, defunct. He is an ex-dog.
See, I told you. I told you.
Oh, why don't you just shut your gob and find this mysterious girl, you fatwit?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Uh-oh, it looks like Pepper's about to get caught. She'd better do something. Oh shit, we better save. 56, carriage crash. Alright, so probably if we do nothing, we'll get a death, so we'll definitely want to see that. Let's take a look around. Or, okay, you can't. Truth.
Hold on now. You boy, you look familiar.
No, I don't. You just think I...
Ha! I knew what I did. Thought you could pull one over on me, eh? Let's go, Missy.
Nah, no doubt. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh man, Lockjaw, I can't believe I let that goon grab me. Oh, it's a dead parrot reference?
Is no more. It has ceased to be. It's expired and gone to meet its maker. This is a late parrot.
Nice, thank you, Zilla. Hey, the only one who knows who I am is that stupid watchman. If I don't let him see me, I should be all right next time. Oh, well, thanks. Thanks for telling me. Arf, arf. All right. Try again. Yeah, let's restore. All right, so we can't let him see us. So, first of all, we only have pebbles. So maybe we could throw a distraction by throwing the pebbles. Alternatively, we just walk behind the carriage. Nope. You didn't really give me much time there. I guess I have to try again. I saved too late, apparently. Alright, so if we don't want him to see us, we can either walk back to the alley, maybe hide behind the carriage, or create a diversion. Walk in the alley.
Now, Miss Pugh, you don't want that dog. That dog's an escaped villain, he is.
See here, you rancid fellow, since when do lowly watchmen address my Ema? You're not within to clean her pony's stable. Don't even look at her.
Yes, your lordship. Sorry, your lordship. Like anybody want to look at her. Brr, gives me the horrors.
Oh, look at him. Isn't him precious? Oh, I love you, doggy. I'm going to keep you forever and ever. Daddy, help me get the doggy into the carriage.
But Ema, darling, that creature is infested with fleas and who knows what else. He'll ruin my beautiful carriage.
Daddy, I want the doggy.
But Sweet Pea,
I want the doggy. I want the doggy. I want the doggy. I want the doggy. Wow.
I say, you heard my daughter. Get the dog into the carriage, you idiot. Yes, sir, General Pugh, sir. Lockjaw.
Arf, 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 arf.
Ema, keep that dog away from me. I mean it.
Arf, arf. Daddy, don't. You're hurting him.
Oh, by the way, I didn't update the point total. There we go.
Me hurting him? Just look at him. He looks like he's about to...
Don't worry, Lockjaw. I'll save you, I promise. Somehow this takes forever for... Okay, what are we waiting for here? Let me just save, by the way. Yeah, 59. Lockjaw. Dog napped. Oh, here we go. Oh, we have a quiz. All right, how was the Liberty Bell cracked? So this must be the end of chapter or Act 1. A was dropped by two Hare Krishnas in 1764. Well, it was in this timeline. It was designed to look that way as a symbol of strife in the colonies. It was cracked during its initial casting and forging process, or it was cracked by angry colonial protesters. Okay, I believe that was during the initial casting. True, it probably cooled too fast at the forge, which made it crack. Ooh, 5 points. So, how come they have sound effects some of the time with, like, what's his name? Lockjaw, but then not others? That's kind of weird, isn't it? What was Poor Richard's almanac? An almanac that Poor Richard wrote? a book of facts, proverbs, and humor written by Ben Franklin, a biography of Poor Richard, or a kind of car like a Cadillac? I think that was the authored by Ben Franklin. True, Ben published an almanac annually for many years. I learned that in the manual. What did Ben Franklin have to do with the stocks in Boston? He built them, he got a posse together and chopped them up, he painted them pink, or D, through a letter-writing campaign, he caused them to be burned. Probably, I would go with D on this one. I don't think Ben Franklin would build stocks, would he? Oh, maybe it was one of his inventions? Nah, he probably didn't think it was very humane. Let's go with D. True, Ben's letter shamed the town into burning the stocks. What did the Stamp Act actually tax? A, it was a tax on specially stamped paper goods. B, it was a tax on postage stamps. C, it was a tax on rubber stamps. Or D, it was a tax for stamping on bugs. Alright, I think it was the specially stamped paper goods. Oh, wait a minute. Could it have been just on postage stamps? No, I think it was specially stamped paper goods. True, the paper cost so much that people were appalled. Man, these quizzes here. All right. What did the town watch do? A, it was a giant wristwatch that told everybody what time it was. By the way, this we definitely need like some sort of Jeopardy music here. This is not good just playing this without music here, this quiz. B, they were hired by the British to keep the colonists safe. C, they were hired by the town itself to defend the colonists. Or D, they watched the town for signs of social decay. Gonna have to go with C on this one, as we established with Tino. Hired by the town itself. True, they were a sort of citizen police force. Oh, we didn't get electrocuted for that. Act 2, Pepper explores Philadelphia, or Cookie Colonists and One Bogus Ben. Ooh, okay, things to look for in this act. Act 2. So they're actually going to tell you what they quiz you on. That's actually good to know. Now that we know that, okay. So we have British Taxation Acts, millinery shops, Ben Franklin's influence on the colonial post office, the Penn family, and potholes? Potholes, really? All right, the objectives of this act. We need to meet the colonists and meet Ben Franklin. I know, aren't you just tingling with excitement there, Tina? Oh, here's the Hare Krishna. Okay, let's save here. 84 Act 2. Oh, now we can use the true on him. False. There were no hippies in Philadelphia at this time in history, particularly not disc-toting hippies. True, some colonies had laws that guaranteed prisoners in the stock with fresh water. Most did not, however, so the next time your mom sends you to your room, remember, things could be worse. False. Oh, did we get points for that? The actual Stamp Act wasn't passed until 1765. Its purpose was to raise money for the British Army stationed in America. Colonists had to buy stamps for legal documents, liquor licenses, playing cards, almanacs, and newspapers at outrageous prices. Only official distributors were allowed to sell the stamped paper, and it was considered a crime to have unstamped paper goods. Other British taxation acts included the Navigation Act, the Molasses Act, and the Sugar Act. It's amazing that they never got around to passing a Salt Act. Ba-dum-psh. Oh, they don't give you... Oh, okay. If they don't... I was hoping they would give you points for that. Now we don't have as much motivation. Now their only motivation for using the truth icon is to learn. True, the stocks were a common punishment in the colonial era. People were put into them for the tiniest violations of the local laws, such as walking or swimming on Sunday. You walked on Sunday to those stocks with you. Or speaking out against the high taxes. Many people consider them to be cruel, including Ben Franklin. When he was a boy in Boston, he wrote letters to his brother James's newspaper under the fictional name of Silence Dogood, condemning the stocks. Janet Grimes, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the Das Adventure Quest. Hey, welcome to Dylan. Yeah, that's true, Nico. The good news is I was able to get those quiz questions right without having learned about them in advance. But yeah, that's a good point. Now we know what to look out for Act 2 items. This sparked a long debate. Finally, the town of Boston burned their stocks. True, ridicule was often a part of punishment in colonial America. In addition to being put in the stocks and labeled the village idiot, the prisoner was often pelted with rotten vegetables and things by his or her neighbors. And you thought detention was a bummer. True, the Great Philadelphia Road to Lancaster and York counties was a major artery for trade, and for the many immigrants who traveled through Pennsylvania on their way to the western colonies. If it still existed today, people would probably cruise up and down it on Saturday night. Okay. Alright, let's talk to this dude.
Excuse me, sir, but shouldn't you be chopping wood or growing crops or something? I thought you colonial sorts were busy all the time. Would you like to make a statement?
What kind of statement, little dude?
Oh, okay, finally we can talk to somebody.
I've heard disturbing rumors that Mr. Franklin's sanity is being questioned. Can you either confirm or deny this?
Well, what did you just ask me?
Jeez, is Ben Franklin crazy or not?
Oh, no way! He's totally not crazy, little dude. He's the one who taught us to party hardy. Just listen to this proverb. Stay up all night, play all day long, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and strong. Pretty cool, huh?
What can you tell me about the pews, sir?
Now there are a couple fun people, and corn might grow out of my nose, huh?
What makes you say that?
It's always tax this, tax that. I never any money 'cause they take it all. And now there's this blasted curfew. How can I party all night?
Oh, shit.
When I'm supposed to be doing something.
What do you say? Oh.
Listen, small dude, I don't want to talk about those bogus cats anymore. They give me the creeps. Time to play.
Have you seen my dog, Mr. Colonial Party Man? He's a little white guy, about so tall. He was kidnapped by General Pugh.
Oh wow, I hate to lay a bad trip on you, but your dog is in big trouble. You wouldn't believe what I've heard about pews and dogs. Totally gnarly.
Sure I would. Go on, you were saying?
I was saying, what was I saying? What were we even talking about?
My dog. We were talking about my dog.
Oh, by the way, somewhere around the line we got a point here. I don't know what it was for. But we started Act 2, I think, with 84 points.
So, Mr. Pennsylvania Party Dude, do you have a name?
Of course I do, silly little dude.
No, what I mean is, tell me your name.
Well, why didn't you say so, small dude? My name's Marty Hardy. The excellent fellow I'm playing with is my brother, Throckmorton Hardy.
So, Mr. Hardy, were you always this loopy?
No way! My brother and I used to study all the time because we thought we wanted to be doctors. What a couple of squares, huh? I'm glad Ben showed us the error of our ways. You know, I think the flying disc is Ben's greatest invention.
Sure, whatever you say, Marty.
Oh man, I've got to fix this somehow.
Indeed. Catch the frisbee.
Hey, little dude, I need my personal space.
Pepper doesn't need an entire bucket of water. Hey, can we actually go this way? See who he's playing frisbee with. Oh, no, apparently we can't. Okay. Even though it shows me the arrow, I still can't click there. Oh, no, I guess I can. All right.
But you have seen my point, don't you? I mean, even someone as pig-headed as you can understand that.
Pig-headed? Me? Pig-headed? You could out-stubborn a mule, baby.
Are you calling me a mule? Are you? You should talk. If either of us looks like an animal, it's you.
Oh, and what kind of animal is that, my dearest darling? I can hardly wait for you to share your wisdom with me.
A weasel. Just look in the mirror and at those beady eyes and pointy nose. I'm surprised you don't sneak into hen houses at night.
Well, that was most uncool of you, especially coming from someone who looks like a fish.
A fish?
A fish.
Well, I never. Oh, humph.
Humph.
Jeez. This is the home of Benjamin, Deborah, and Sally Franklin. Oh, here's the pothole. It's a muddy pothole in the middle of the street. Ooh. Pepper doesn't want to put her head in the muddy pothole. Yuck. We were told to be on the lookout for potholes.
Oh man, this guy's totally weird. He's beyond weird.
We have to go up to look at the tree. And a handsome oak tree grows here. There appears to be a taxation notice. It says,
let it be known that the Crown has passed the Stamp Act, and the citizens of Philadelphia will be taxed accordingly. This tax includes a 20% toll on salt, sugar, molasses, rutabagas, chocolate, toys, clothing, and anything else the Honorable Pews find interesting or tasty. It will also cost citizens 1 shilling to pass any and all stamp tax styles. Signed, General Hugh Pugh II, Acting Governor of Philadelphia.
geez, the look on the girl's face could sour milk. Yikes, that guy looks like he sucked on a lemon for lunch. All right, let's try falsifying things here. False, there were no... Okay. Yeah, we already read that one. Oh, wait, no, that's a little different. There were no hippies in colonial America, particularly not disc-flinging hippies with giant noses. False. A young single woman in colonial America would probably not be allowed to sit on a bench alone with a young man. Rules for dating were very strict back then. You wouldn't have liked it at all. Oh, yeah, say Mochum. Yeah, McCall picked that. True. There were many hopeful young clergymen in training in the colonies, including vicar wannabes. Many colonial parents hoped their sons would become clergymen instead of doctors or lawyers. True. Okay, so I guess we'll consider this, if we can find it, we'll knock it off. The streets of the colonies were often neglected because of a lack of organization and manpower. The potholes in Boston where Ben Franklin grew up were particularly bad. In fact, when Ben was only 16, he wrote a funny letter to his brother's paper under the name of Silence Dogood, asking if the potholes were there on purpose. If so, he said, they were a great favor to the flies and the pigs who loved to wallow there. The letter shamed the town council into having the potholes filled. True, Ben and his wife Deborah rented this house on Market Street in 1762. It was a large, fashionable house, and Ben was shocked at the high rent, £80 a year. By this time in his life, though, Ben could easily afford it. He was actually very pleased with the house. True, oak trees have been around for a long, long time. True, most towns or cities of any size had a town commons where people could meet, vendors could sell their wares, the town crier could shout out the news, and other social activities could go on. It was a sort of city park and community center, all rolled into one. False. The real Stamp Act forced the colonists to buy stamps in order to purchase legal documents, playing cards, liquor licenses, newspapers, and other paper goods. Okay, so I guess that's British Taxation Acts. It had nothing to do with tax styles, and certainly nothing to do with rutabagas. So what's General Pugh up to? Actually, the stamp tax was just one of many unfair tax laws passed by the British. Other laws included the Navigation Act. Oh yeah, we already read this, which restricted trade routes, the Molasses Act, which was a high tax on molasses, and the Sugar Act, which was a high tax on sugar. It's amazing that the British never got it. Oh, yeah, we have Salt Act. Okay, cool. We still have some pebbles, by the way. Can we use those to fill in the potholes? Pepper can't use that here. Too bad. Is this some different item? Is that a sack of some kind? Handsome oak tree. Oh, that is something. Oh, yeah, it's a bag. What the hell? Why couldn't I look at the bag? It's a bag full of small round objects. Can you open it up? Pepper opens the bag. Hey, marbles. Okay. Small round pebbles, and now we have clay. Oh, clay marbles. That's interesting. All right, let's talk to this guy. Sir, am I wrong? Are you playing catch with a flying disc?
I totally am, little dude. Isn't it cool? Ben Franklin invented it. He just woke up one day and blammo, he decided to make a flying disc.
So who are you playing with?
Oh, that's my excellent brother. Hey, Marty. Hey, brother dude, what's up? Little dude, that's Marty Hardy, and I'm Throckmorton Hardy. We're like the Hardy Party.
Nice to meet you, gentlemen. I'm new to the area. Could I ask you a few questions?
Questions? Too heavy for me, little dude. I'm out of here. That's my brother, all right. Anyway, what do you want to know, small person?
A lot of strange and unusual things seem to be happening around here, sir. What does Ben Franklin think about all this?
Think about it. He created it, little dude. He gave us all these excellent doctrines of personal mellowness.
The doctrines of personal mellowness influence you to become like this?
Yeah, exactly. Groovy, isn't it?
Yeah, right, groovy. Oh, Mr. Hardy, what do you know about those terrible dog nappers, the Pews?
Now there are some people with muddy karma. If they're not taxing us or stealing our dog, they're kidnapping little girls to be maids for Ima.
If they're really that bad, why don't you do something about them?
Well, I would, but I'm too busy playing. Besides, Ben said we're all brothers and sisters, even with the Pews.
Geez, if I had a sister like Ima, I'd leave her on somebody's doorstep. Preferably somebody in Timbuktu. A terrible thing has happened. My dog has been kidnapped by Ima Pew. Do you know how I could get him back?
Geez, I don't know. I don't think anyone ever tries to get into Penn Mansion. Plenty of people try to get out, though.
So, Mr. Hardy, tell me a little bit about yourself. You weren't always a disc-tossing lawn bum, were you?
No, not always, little dude. I used to be a medical student. My brother and I wanted to save the world from disease. Pretty silly, huh?
I don't think that's silly at all. I think that's a truly noble goal.
Yeah, I guess so, but it didn't leave us any time to play. We had to go to bed early and get up early and actually think. Brr, gives me the chills.
All right, let's talk to this guy.
Excuse me, sir, but why are you in such a bad mood? Are you upset by the Pew's rampant tyranny?
No, nothing like that. I'm just trying to convince this stubborn woman that I didn't lose her stupid hair ribbon.
Oh, there's a good reason to call someone fish face.
You tell him, little boy, he's a brute.
Give it a rest, Quibby. What do you want anyway, you little troublemaker?
I believe that Ben Franklin is under the influence of a what-if machine and may not be in his right mind. Do you know anything about that?
That's not true. He's perfectly fine. In fact, he's the one who told us that quarreling is healthy.
Well, if that's true, you must be the healthiest couple in all of Philadelphia.
So what's a what-if machine anyway?
Well, it's this big, spinning, whirring sort of, you see, my Uncle Fred, he, what it does is take time and space and, oh, never mind.
I'm beginning to wonder if you're in your right mind, little boy.
General Pugh seems like a terrible governor, sir. Why hasn't somebody done something about him? Wait, that's the woman who answered?
Because everyone in this town is a spineless coward. That's why. Have you ever seen more worthless men in your life?
Who asked you, Toots? Anyway, there were some people who wanted to get rid of him, especially Ben Franklin. But when he changed his mind and said, everybody do your own thing, I guess we all changed our minds too.
That would be a nice theory, dear, if you had a mind to change.
Zip it, babe.
In your dreams, Weasel Boy.
General Pugh's daughter stole my dog, Vicar. Have you heard anything about him? What? How do we know this guy's a vicar? Is he dressed like one? Blue shirt and pink pants?
Well, what does your dog look like?
He's a little white guy with a tough expression and lots of teeth. Have you seen him?
No, the last dog I saw come out of Penn Mansion was a green poodle. Poor little thing. I think they took him away. I heard he went loony.
Oh, you exaggerate all the time, Victor. Don't believe him, little boy.
No, it's true. You'd better rescue your dog before it's too late, little boy.
Could you tell me something about yourself, sir?
Sure, little boy. I'm Vicar Victor Bicker. I travel the streets of Philadelphia, spreading peace and love.
Oh, all you ever spread is butter on biscuits, Victor. I've never seen a human creature eat as much as you do.
At least I stay thin, dearest.
And just what do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing, dear.
Okay, time to talk to her. Excuse me, miss, but what has caused you and your beau here to argue so bitterly? Is it politics? Money, perhaps?
No, it's much more important than that. He lost one of my hair ribbons. Can you believe it?
Did not.
Shut up, dearest. So, what do you want anyway, little boy?
I have reason to believe that Ben Franklin is under some kind of influence. He may even be disturbed and deranged. Do you know anything about that? Oh, so you can click on the word. Deranged, mentally unsettled, disordered, or insane.
Oh, Ben's not disturbed. He's really cool. He's the one who taught us to, let all our feelings out.
Ben Cool? You like him, don't you, Quibby? You have a crush on Ben Franklin. I knew it. I just knew it.
Hello! Why don't you come and live in this world with us, Victor? Ben is married. Jeez.
So is it true that the Pughs are running roughshod over the colony of Philadelphia and no one is willing to stop them?
Hey, that's a pain and all, but most of us have our own problems. We don't have time to slay the world from British generals, you dig?
What, you're too busy doing your nails? You have no sense of social injustice, Quibby.
Oh, go tell it to the chickens in the hen house, Weasel Boy.
My dog Lockjaw was kidnapped by the Pughs, miss. I don't suppose you've seen him?
No, I'm afraid I haven't seen any dogs around lately. The Pughs gotta get them all, I think.
Not that you would have noticed, even if your dog walked up and bit her. The chick is so into herself she can't see past her own nose.
Oh, who asked you?
What is your name, Miss Quarrelsome Colonist?
I'm Quibble Quabble, and this thing is the love of my life, Victor Bicker.
I can speak for myself, dearest.
Put a cork in it, dearest.
Oh, tax notice. We got an up close and personal look. Okay. Pepper doesn't want to get arrested for tearing the Stamp Act sign down. Alright, fair enough. So should we go to Ben? Nah, before we go to Ben Franklin's house, let's go over here. Oh, by the way, actually, can we... Oh, the other idea I had was maybe we have to knock down the Frisbee by throwing the pebbles at them? Probably not, but... Pepper can't use that here. Alright. Alright, fine. Let's go to Ben Franklin's house first. Quibble Quabble. What a ridiculous name.
So, we let people go past the stile, but only after we've given them money. No, you fool. You take money from the people. You don't give them money. You tell them it's part of the stamp tax, and you take their money.
Okay, sure, I get it.
Get what? Look, you fat-witted, bean-brained idiots! People pass through the gate. You take their money when they go through. You tell them it's part of the stamp tax. That's it. That's all. Nothing more.
Here now, we're not the brightest lights in the outhouse, but we're not stupid. We demand money from people that wants to go through the gate, right?
Yes, precisely.
And then we can pocket it like...
No, no, no. That money's mine. You keep 1/2 penny of it and I'll see you hung from the tallest building in Philadelphia.
That'd be Nelly Shop, wouldn't it, Monty?
No, no, it's the...
Wait, is this supposed to be Laurel and Hardy? No, it's the General's Mansion, Cecil.
Ah! See here, man, just remember it this way. Take it all, big or small, take it to the General's Hall.
Oh, no, I guess he doesn't have brown hair, so maybe it's not him. Laurel. Take it all, big or small, take it to the General's Hall. Ooh, I like that. It's got a ring to it, it does.
Finally, carry on, you worthless ninny hammers. Humph, you're lucky I came up with that rhyme for them to say. The money had better start rolling in, Percy, or I'll have all of you boiled in oil. Yes, sir, I'm sure it will, and if I do say so, it was a nice touch putting that stile right in front of Ben Franklin's house, sir. Yes, it was brilliant of me. The colonists won't fight the tax when they see that Ben won't lift a finger to get it off his front lawn. Ha ha ha!
So why won't he lift the tax? Oh, right, he's under someone's spell or something. By the way, all those conversations with the other characters about Ben Franklin, I don't think we had any reason to know that Ben Franklin was, like, incapacitated or whatever we're about to find out. So that was a little problem a little bit in there in the game design, I think. It's a thick, bushy hedge. Lush plants seem to grow everywhere in Philadelphia. Oh man, look at that silly guy. No wonder the British lost the war. That's one of the goofiest looking people I've ever seen my whole life. Jeez. It's the road leading to Ben Franklin's house. The road here is bounded by high, thick hedges. Some sort of stile has been set up here. Some sort of stile has been placed across the road. Off in the distance is the home of Benjamin Franklin. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Halt! If you want to pass, laddie, you must pay the tax.
Right, pay the tax.
Pay a tax, huh? Then just what is this tax going to? New roads? New schools?
Oh, the General's wig collection, most likely.
Hush up, you fool! Who are you anyway, you nosy lad? I don't think I've seen you before.
I am what I am, dude, which is more than you can say.
Huh?
Stop, your brilliance is blinding.
Here now, I think you're insulting me.
He's insulting you, Cecil?
Well, stop it. The price for you to pass is a whole shilling, you little smart aleck.
A shilling, and that's vital.
Okay, we still need to find the influence on the post office, but I guess we haven't run into that yet. Oh, let's run our truth meter. False. The stamp tax had nothing to do with toll roads or tax styles. General Pugh is definitely up to something. Ah, the long game. False. Redcoats weren't common in the colonies at this time in history. Many of them were recalled back to England after the French and Indian War ended in 1763. Makes you wonder what the general's up to, doesn't it? True. Oh, right, we already read that one. False. It's pretty unlikely that there would be a thick, trimmed hedge right in the middle of the road. Hedges were usually around people's houses. Oh well, artistic license strikes again. Yeah, that's right, Rex, sorry. That's right. True, New England has always been a lush, green place. It was even more so in colonial Philadelphia, when there were fewer people and less pollution. Pepper would walk better if she used her feet. Alright, so we need a shilling to pass them, huh? Okay. Find shilling to pass toll style. Yeah, it's gonna save him here. Alright, so we'll take a little bit of I can afford to take a bio brick too. Let's pause right here. Open up buys. And I'll be right back, guys. Buys are open. All right. All right, let's see here. We had from Nico, slot 4, Lure of the Temptress. Moves ahead of Deja Vu. The nightmare comes true. V59. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that is Nico's viewer pick. I'd forgotten that. It's been so long. Rex, another slot for Are You Afraid of the Dark? Oh, by the way, Rex, your call was heated yesterday. A slot was purchased after you left yesterday for Are You Afraid of the Dark? Moves up yet another slot now to V8, ahead of Below the Root. Oh, looking here, it's still 2 more slots for Are You Afraid of the Dark? Moves out of Once Upon a Forest and Homie to Clown. Up to V6. 2 more slot buys for that. Hey, Shabby. Oh, $20. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much, Shabby. Much appreciated. Oh, was that a donation? Oh, well, yes, it was. Thank you so much, Shabby. Much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Thank you for continuing to view. Oh, really? That sounds weird. Thank you for watching. Thank you for continuing to watch. Appreciate it. It's definitely something I couldn't do without viewers, because just playing these games on your own, it just would not be the same at all. So thank you. Thank you so much, Shabby. Hey, Girthuner. All right, and then we had from Classy, slot for another Poisonous Snake for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Get it 6. Look at this. It's 9 away from also entering the showdown. Yeah, by the way, so I think I've decided. I think maybe we'll give it to the end of the month, but probably come February 1st, we'll raise the threshold at which a game needs to be top of the queue in number of slot buys to automatically enter the showdown. Probably be bumped up from 100 to probably 125, and then maybe we'll consider 150 after that. Because what's happening now is because there are more viewers and people are earning more Cedrics, these games are getting up to 100 slot buys a lot faster than they used to. So anyway, we don't want the showdown getting too crazy. Let's see here. And then we also had from Ambrosine 3 for Microsoft Adventure. 3 more slot buys. That was what Ambrosine picked in a raffle win yesterday after Zork 3. Moves ahead of Lost Files of Sherlock Holmes, The Psychotron, and Burn Cycle to R23. Thanks, Ambrosine. Oh, geez. Good luck, Rex. See you in a bit. Hey, Lester. Lester, 3 slots for Batman. The Capes Crusader moves out of Curse of Enchantia, Rome, and Willie Beamish to V54. Oh, yeah, that's right, Tino. That's right, yeah. You'll have another, I guess, week plus. 8 days or so. Something like that. All right, let's turn off slots. By the way, this is the kind of game, this is kind of a bad combination because there's a lot of dialogue and descriptions in this game for me to read. But because the puzzle solving is, meant for kids and that's kind of like very easy, I'm spending 95% of the actual gameplay time, doing all this reading or voice. I'm doing very little time actually like seemingly playing or thinking about puzzle solving. So it's actually like kind of taking a toll on my sort of voice and energy because energy is so high, in fact. Actually, before we resume, hold on, I'm just gonna take off a layer here. Getting a little heated. I just closed the slot. Here, I can turn it back on. 1 second. Yeah, Chabby, if you or anybody else wanted to make a buy. Yeah, I might have to dial it back a little bit, class, especially with Pepper. I'm doing way too much of like sort of this kid voice. Too much enthusiasm. All right, Shabby 3 for Chronomaster moves out of Darkseed 2 and 2 Poisonous Nannies. Up to R2 on the raffle queue. And also from Morgan, a gun for Mackenzie and Company. It's an even 20. Okay. Shabby wanting to help out Akago, and so he does. All right, so let's resume. So we have to pay this a fee of a shilling, right? In order to pass. Okay, and then we got to be able to meet Ben Franklin. That's probably obviously part of the objective, to meet Ben Franklin. Okay, I think we've met some colonist at least. I'm gonna consider that done for now. Did we talk to both these guys, or can't remember if we did.
Oh, you little mutt, give us a shilling or you can't pass.
Right, give us one. All right, so we're not gonna be able to do that for now. Actually, unless I can confuse them and give them a pebble instead. Pepper can't use that here. Too bad. All right, so we never did go right of this building here, so let's do that. I think probably we're gonna run into that millinery shop. More than likely. Yep, there it is.
Who's out there? I hear someone walking out there. Oh no, an urchin.
I beg your pardon, ma'am. Oh, that's a woman. I beg your pardon, ma'am, but I am not a sea creature.
Don't you give me any lip, you young scoundrel. I know an urchin when I see one. Get off the street, you hear? Go home.
I'd really like to, ma'am, but you see, that's my problem.
Don't waste your sob story on me, little man. I really don't want to hear it. Go on now, scat.
Oh, wasn't she charming? Sheesh. Ye old so-and-so. That's good. Pepper thinks she sees a flicker of movement in the upstairs window. This is a little sewing shop. All hats and wigs are displayed in the shop window. The sign says millinery shop. What is a millinery shop? Apparently it's a noun. A shop that specializes in selling hats, wigs, and headdresses. In other words, a haberdashery. This is a colonial bakery. This is the sign for the bakery. It says, Ye Old Sprouts and Rice. It's such a pretty day. I wish Lockjaw were here. This is a narrow street in the heart of Philadelphia. Fancy little boutiques line the roadway. Okay, can we go in here? Pepper knocks, but there is no answer. Maybe the proprietor is upstairs. Do we have to throw the pebbles up there to get her to open the door? Before we do that, though, let's truth this shit. True and false. Colonial bakeries certainly had signs, but they didn't have names like Ye Old Sprouts and Rice. The concept of health food wasn't around yet. Hey, Glitch. True. Colonial millinery shops sold wigs and hats. They always did good business, since hats were part of everyday dress, and many people like to imitate the fashions of France by wearing wigs. Aha. Okay, so we checked that one off. True. Most colonial women sewed clothes for themselves and their families. But upper class women often had their sewing done elsewhere. They had really important things to do, like painting china and learning to dance. True, colonial shops advertise their wares by displaying them in windows, just as merchants do today. True, since life was often so difficult for colonists, luxury items were highly prized. Boutiques that specialized in nice but slightly expensive things usually did very well in the colonies. Okay, so let's see if we can throw pebbles here. Yes. The pebbles clatter off the upper story window. Here, hit her again. Pepper would never throw rocks at anyone.
Who's there? Oh, it's you, you little vandal. Go away.
Excuse me, ma'am, but I really need your help.
Oh, sure, you want something. You youngsters are all the same.
Please, ma'am, if you help me, I'll go away.
Well, I guess that's cool. What do you want?
Ben Franklin isn't feeling well, ma'am, and he needs our help. Do you know of anything that might make him listen to me?
Nothing can help that man because nothing's wrong with him. How dare you suggest there's something wrong with Ben, you little rascal?
You don't seem to put up with much, ma'am. Why do you tolerate the pews?
I don't tolerate them, you little snit. I'd like to smack him with my spinning wheel.
So why don't you?
Because Ben Franklin said to be nice to everyone, that's why. Now get lost, you little creep.
My dog was kidnapped by General and I'm a pew. I'm a pew. Do you know how I could get him back?
Kidnapped her? Well, maybe you should have been more careful with your dog then. Just forget about him. You'll never see him again.
Forget him? I can't possibly forget him. He's my sidekick, my news hound, my best friend.
That's hardly my problem, you little scoundrel. Dogs are noisy and smelly anyway. You're better off without him.
Would you tell me a little bit about yourself, ma'am?
Why, so you can go tell the pews about me? Well, I don't care. My name's Nellie Nettlesome, and I'm the oldest person born in this colony. Now go away.
Cheeky bugger. So she's still not really helping us. Would you like some marbles? Pepper can't use that here. Yikes! That woman could make milk go sour from a block away just by looking at it. Can we go into your sewing shop? There's no answer. Proprietor's upstairs. All right, well, we can't, we already talked to her, so I guess we're kind of done for now. Here, let's truth her. True, a woman might have owned and run her own sewing shop in colonial America. It was uncommon, but it happened. All right, well, we obviously have to talk to her about something, or get something from her. We just, I guess, haven't gotten to that point yet. Later. Pepper knocks on the millinery shop door. That looked like the window to me. Closer to the window, at least. Something strange about this woman. Oh, let's truth her. True, women occasionally did run shops and boutiques in colonial America. Hello? Oh, wait.
Hello? Oh, 'tis a fine young boy. Can I help you, lad?
Oh boy, I don't know where to start, ma'am. I'm lost in time. The pew stole my dog. I need to see Ben Franklin, and I don't know what to do.
Now just relax, laddie. My name is Tattletale Teller, and I know everything about everyone. Just tell me what you want to know.
What exactly is going on with Ben Franklin? I heard he wasn't feeling well.
Ben is perfectly fine. After all, he did give us the excellent doctrine of personal mellowness and all. But that's not the whole story. No, sir. I heard that Ben and his wife Deborah are having problems. Yes, sir, she's always leaving the house to go somewhere.
Oh, so Debbie Franklin might be our ticket into the house then. Okay, good to know.
Some people say she's seeing another man. Some people say it's that poor Richard.
But I'd never say anything like that. No, sir. Tell me, Miss Tale-Teller, have the pews always been this rotten? Oh, yes. When old Hugh Pew I was here, things were even worse.
Oh, the first. Old Hugh Pew the first. Okay.
I guess we're just lucky that Hugh Pew, too, spends so much time powdering his wig instead of making us miserable.
That awful I'm a Pew stole my dog. Have you heard anything about that?
Oh my, yes. I heard just a little while ago that the Pews got a new dog. I'm so sorry, little boy. You'll forget about him in time.
What do you mean? I can't forget Lockjaw. He's my best friend. Oh, by the way, I forgot. Oh, we got a couple extra points here.
Oh, didn't you know? Dogs who go into Penn Mansion never come out, dearie. At least not the same way.
Oh, stream might die. So, tell me about yourself, Miss Tale-Teller.
Aren't you sweet? Well, I'm a very highly respected member of this community. Some people call me a gossip, but that's not true. Nellie at the sewing shop says I'm a gossip, but what do you expect from someone who drove her husband to an early grave by scolding him so much? Penny calls me a gossip too, but she's just jealous because she owes debts and I don't believe General Lee's stuffed either. He doesn't like me because I know he got a dishonorable discharge from the army. Anyway, I am not a gossip.
Hey, Abs.
See my vest, made of real gorilla chest.
Instead of talking about me, let's talk about everybody else.
Okay, yeah, I already talked to you about everything. All right, I think we're done with you for now. We still need a need to get like maybe a wig and sewing, so we probably have to make another costume. I guess we'll figure it out. I guess in time. For now, let's go to Ye Old Sprouts and Rice, the bakery shop. Later. Oh, we can actually go inside this one. Look at all this baking goodness. Some nasty looking green cookies are on the counter of the bakery. It's a jar full of pickled cabbage at a bakery? The cabbage looks disgusting, but the jar might be useful. There's a basket hanging from the ceiling. It probably has herbs or onions in it. The jar has a label that says raspberry jam. It's a butter churn. This is the interior of Ye Old Sprouts and Rice, a bakery. The baker is friendly looking. She has a nice smile. It's a rocking chair. There's some kind of weird appliance attached to the back of it. It looks like it's missing something. Interesting. An appliance attached to the rocking chair. A swarm of pesky flies are buzzing around Goody's shop. It's a pitcher. Many strange things are stacked up around the bakery, including a basket of bean sprouts. Okay, rocking chair again. Okay, loaf of bread. Anything else? Sack of wheat flour. Basket full of cherries. Basket of soy flour. Wow, this bakery is quite diverse in its wares. I know, we're gonna find out in a moment, Scylla. We'll find out when we truth this place. The label on the barrel says pickled herrings. Whoops. Yeah, I'm not up to go. Yeah, I wonder what sort of codes they had in 1764. We're gonna have to fact check that one as well. All right, let's start fact checking this. True. Any kind of establishment that served food would attract flies. Or maybe Goody just needs a shower. True. Ben Franklin invented the rocking chair. It was an instant success. He even invented a rocking chair that had a fan attached. One newspaperman, however, had this to say about the classic invention. Mr. Benjamin Franklin has invented a rocking chair. Shame on you, Ben. Almost all persons are lazy enough now. A chair that rocks will ruin the rest of us. This is not a gift to mankind, dear sir. So far as we know, the rocking chair has yet to destroy civilization. Alright, so we're probably gonna have to get a fine missing fan for rocking chair at the bakery. Okay. True, a colonial bakery might have been run by women. It didn't happen that often, but it wasn't unheard of. True, many foods were pickled, canned, or otherwise preserved in colonial times, so they would last longer. False. Nobody made cabbage cookies in colonial times, or even modern times. We sincerely hope nobody does now, but there is one little place in Berkeley that we strongly suspect. Is that supposed to be like a weed reference? False. A colonial bakery would probably have no use for whole grain rice. You would more likely to find it in a pub or cafe. True. People used to put things like onions, herbs, and many other things that wanted to keep safe and dry in hanging baskets. Many people still do today. True. Butter was made by hand in colonial times. The butter churn would be filled with sweet cream, and then someone would have to shake and stir the cream until it separated and became butter. That's almost always done by machine today. True and false. There certainly were bakeries in colonial America, but they didn't carry sprouts and rice. Uncle Fred strikes again. Yeah, we read that already. Okay, that's just random stuff. True, pickled herrings were considered a delicacy in colonial times. What do you know? True, a baker would need to use sugar. Sugar was very expensive in colonial America, especially since the British taxed it. False. Bean sprouts were not a part of the colonial diet. They didn't become popular in America until the 1960s. We may need to fact check that again. I don't know if bean sprouts were ever popular, really. What is this thing on the counter? Okay, that's, I guess, nothing. All right. See what we can do here. Can we grab a cookie? Green cookies? I don't think so. Goody? Do you suppose I could have this jar? Well, times have been tough, child. I'm afraid I can't just give it away. But if you were to bring me something in trade, I know, bring me a recipe for chocolate bonbons, and the jar is yours. It's a deal, Goody. Okay. Trade a bonbon recipe for jar? Okay. Weird. Alright, let's talk to her. Hello, ma'am. I wonder if you could help me out. Even though I know your name somehow already. Certainly, child. What do you need? Some soy flour? Some tofu? A nice cabbage cookie, perhaps? Blah. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. That was kind of involuntary. What I meant was, no thank you. Wait, someone did make cabbage cookies? Oh, I gotta see this. With carrot fries? Well, carrot fries might work. Cabbage cookies, I'm not so sure about it. Well, these look more like cabbage pancakes, not really cookies, are they? It looks more like a pancake than a cookie. But yeah, if there's celery soda, I guess you could have cabbage cookies. Why not? Well, you don't seem to be affected by the mass lunacy that's plagued this colony. I believe you actually shuddered at the mention of tofu. It was the cabbage cookies that made me shudder, ma'am. But you're right, I haven't been affected by it. You haven't either, have you? No, thank heavens. Nice to meet you. I'm Goody Gumdrops, and I own this once fine establishment. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. Actually, there is. I wonder if you could answer a few questions for me. Oh my! Well, I'll certainly do my best. What do you want to know? Oh, you get a point just for, I guess, starting conversations with people. I have reason to believe that Ben Franklin is responsible for the weirdness going on here. Is that true? It is. He came into town dressed like a fool, all covered in beads. Then he started passing out his foolish doctrine of personal mellowness. My friends and neighbors believed it. Before I knew it, they were all dressed like Ben. Then they started talking strangely. Everyone was
groovy, and it gets worse. They all stopped working and developed bad habits almost instantly. Now they're all as worthless as a bunch of lame oxen. You seem like a sensible lad. You should go to Ben's house and try to talk him out of this foolishness. May you have more luck than I did. Indeed. I just couldn't believe the Pews took my dog. Are they always like that? You bet they are. They'll clap you in the stocks for looking at them wrong, and they've taxed this town nearly to the death. Yikes. My dog Lockjaw got kidnapped. The Pews just rolled up in their carriage and snatched him. What do you suppose I should do, Miss Gumdrops? Oh, you poor, poor child. I don't know how to tell you this. Tell me what? I can take it, ma'am. I'm a reporter. Lad, you may never see your doggy again. The Pews have an evil reputation for taking poor poochies in the night and doing things to them.
Hey, Zenth. Yep, I think that's exactly right.
What kind of things, ma'am? You don't want to know, child? You really don't want to know. Oh, but I do. Miss Gumdrops, was your store always this health conscious? Heavens, no! You could get anything you wanted here, from strawberry tea cakes to airy cream puffs to chocolate bonbons. When the town went mad, they stopped eating sugar. All they wanted was tofu and brown rice. They burned my bonbon recipe. They even made me change the name of my store from Goody's Delectable Delights to Ye Old Sprouts and Rice. Ugh. I can't even get chocolate anymore. Oh, how I miss the smell of baking chocolate.
Alright, so I guess we're done talking to you. We need to get a bonbon recipe, huh? See if there's anything else. Can we go for a rock? The rocking chair is sturdy and well built. Can we climb the ladder? Pepper would love to take a cherry or two, but she doesn't want to be rude. Pepper doesn't want the whole grain rice. She has enough fiber in her diet. She doesn't like bean sprouts. She thinks they taste like cat hair. What about these lice? Or flies? Pepper isn't fast enough to catch the flies. They've been eating bean sprouts and they're really healthy. So probably we have to get the jar and then we can catch the flies in the jar. She can't reach the basket. Pepper can't reach the jar over the door. The churn is empty. There's nothing for Pepper to stir. There's nothing Pepper needs from that part of the bakery. Pepper doesn't need any pickled herrings. They'd give her bad breath. Doesn't need any flour. Pepper doesn't want to get fingerprints on Goody's nice window. Okay. Alright, so I guess that's good for now. We only have marbles and pebbles, right? Yeah. Maybe we can make some fruity pebbles. Can we go this way? Or no, we reached the end of the area, okay. I think we could still probably make it over to what's the place? Oh, can we go that way or no? Alright, I think we can still go, like, at least head towards the Penn Mansion. Yep. Cool. It's the same two guards guarding here. Take a look around. A large, handsome tree grows along the banks of the river. A small river surrounds Penn Mansion. The current is slow and lazy. Plants here are green and pretty. The bridge crosses the little river that surrounds Penn Mansion. That guy has a stunning resemblance to a beach ball. That sentry looks big, dumb, and hungry. Really, this one? Okay. That one looks bigger. Okay. So what's this stuck in the tree here? Okay, I can't target it. The mansion is heavily patrolled by British redcoat soldiers. It's Penn Mansion, home of General Pew and his daughter, Ima. This is the lawn in front of Penn Mansion. The mansion is bounded by a little river, guarded heavily by British redcoat soldiers. Okay. We can climb this thing here. Excuse me, sir, but I wonder if you'd hand me that string in the tree?
Now what do you want with the kite string, you little wretch?
Oh, he's going to wear it in his pretty hair.
No, he'll use it to keep his pants on his scrawny bum, ha ha.
Humph, laugh while you can, lobster boys. Everyone knows the Americans win in the end.
Oh, these are British, right? I forgot.
He's not just obnoxious, he's balmy.
There you go, you little twit. Don't strangle yourself now. Hee hee hee.
Wait, oh, that's not my inventory. Ah, stop. Well, I guess I may as well save. Why not? 99 Penn Mansion. Oh, I keep on thinking that's the bag of the inventory, but this is it. So we got. So I see. So this is gonna help us make our kite, huh? Okay, so we have the silk string. We're gonna need the key. We're gonna need the kite. We're gonna need a storm, etc. Excuse me, sir, but I'd like to go into the mansion. I'm a delivery boy. Okay, we hit triple figures.
Oh, is that right? And just what are you delivering?
Air. Nice fresh air, see?
Oh, in that case, go on. Hey, wait a minute. There's no such thing as an air delivery boy.
Oh well, it was worth a try. Excuse me, sir?
The only way I'll excuse you boys if you give me some food. So have you got any?
Any what?
Any food, boy. How many times do I have to repeat myself?
147.
What?
That's how many times you have to repeat yourself.
Oh, you think you're so smart.
Yes, I do. Okay, so we gotta get maybe some... Would you go for some cabbage cookies, sir? Red coat rats.
Colonial creep.
Okay. What is this thing? That's a bush? An orange bush? Apparently. Can we go by them or not? Oh, we... Oh.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Halt! Halt, I say!
Well, I was just going to...
Going to what, you young scalawag? The general doesn't want any grubby urchin on his property, he doesn't.
Hey, who are you calling grubby?
You little wretch, now off with you.
Okay, so we gotta get some food. Oh, we can go down this way? Oh, same thing. Alright, so let's try and get the, maybe they'll allow us to take the cookie now or not? Okay, find bonbon. Or no, not bonbon. Get food for redcoats. Oh, you know what? Maybe we need to take the silk string instead of using it for the kite experiment. Maybe we have to use it for the sewing, the seamstress, the sewer, whatever her name is. I forgot what we need to get for those people. Vicar Vector Baker or whatever his name is. Oh my gosh, I'm having trouble targeting. There we go. Yeah, let's just see if we can go. Maybe now, since we have reason to get food, we can get food. Really? Just take the cookies. Okay, we need that recipe, damn it. Alright, fine. Okay, let's do the pebbles business and see if we can get anything with the string. Probably not, but... Such dramatic music for this old woman. Really? Go away, I have nothing to say to you, you young scamp. Wow, cheeky bitch. Oh, Victor Bicker, thank you. Thank you, Rex. I knew. Yeah, what did I say, Baker? Yeah, I forgot what these people needed, though. It's true. Quibble is too busy pouting to talk to Pepper. Vicar, yeah, right. Vicar Bicker is too busy sulking to talk to Pepper. Okay. And these guys don't want to talk either.
Excuse me, little dude, but my joints are getting stiff. I feel the need to fling. Alright.
We still haven't seen the post office. Okay. And the guy's still there, right? I wonder if these guys would also like to fly a kite. Oh, what's all this stuff here? This pile of stuff has grown to staggering proportions. Is there anything the awful tax sentries won't steal? Dude, I'd like to get my hands on some of this. Pepper doesn't want to take the people's stolen goods.
I'll
fault. If you want a bus ladder, you must pay the tax. Right, pay the tax.
Pay a tax, huh? And just... Oh, right, we already read this. Yeah, we need a shilling. Alright, we don't have a shilling. Are you sure we can't take any of this stuff? No, we can't? Okay. We do have marbles. Clay marbles. How can you use clay marbles? Finally, at least we have some puzzle solving, a little bit, at least. So we can't get through here until we have a shilling. We do have some random items. Let's truth that. False. The stamp tax didn't involve taking people's personal belongings. What could General Pugh be up to? Let's find out. Oh, I never truthed that screen here on the left. And they didn't let us take anything in that pothole. But I'm sure it's going to come into play later. We may want to go back into the jail and get some of the food ingredients that were there. True! Penn Mansion was built by William Penn, who owned large portions of Philadelphia. They keep on saying Philadelphia. The colony was Pennsylvania. Philadelphia was just the city. He was generally considered to be a just governor. Once his sons inherited the property, however, they decided to stay in London and party instead of taking care of their lands. Yeah, so I guess that was the Penn family we needed. They put in governors in their stead, and they weren't too picky about who they chose. This made the colonists really angry. Some of Ben Franklin's time in London was spent protesting the Penn brothers' right to receive money as absentee landlords. Ben disliked them heartily, and they felt the same way about him. How'd the conference call go, Rex? True, many kinds of trees grow in the New England area. For those of you who live in New York City or Phoenix, Arizona, a tree is a great big plant. Just kidding. False. Penn Mansion was not actually surrounded by a river. We're just trying to make things harder for you. Heh. False. Oh, right, we already read that one. Right, okay. Bridge. True, many fences and small bridges in New England were, and still are, built from stones. Okay. So we have a string, we have clay marbles, and we have some pebbles. What are we going to do with that? Alright, let's see if we can go back in here. Tearing down the Stamp Act notice might be fun, but would almost certainly get Pepper arrested and thrown in the stocks. I just wanted to open the door. No, it's locked and bolted. The window is dusty. Alright, let's see if we can go back in the alley. Maybe there's something new there? No, it doesn't look like it. Do we need a dress or a coat? Probably not. Pepper realizes it's impossible for her to grab the clothes, so she doesn't try. Right. Besides, it smells like a dead fish. Alright. We don't want the clothesline either, huh? Any more? Talk to this guy. The reveler is preoccupied and takes no more notice of Pepper. Sure, I can't use mine. Trying to get the frisbee. Alright, so what the heck? I feel like we're probably missing a screen here somehow. I don't know if there's a different direction we can travel to, but apparently not. We can't talk to these guys anymore. Yeah, too busy sulking. Okay, who's gonna want clay marbles? Maybe, oh, maybe it counts as a shilling? I doubt it, but you never know. I mean, you don't really have coins. Really, Nico? Oh, wow, so we are missing a screen, huh? That's crazy to me, then. Is there any new conversation? I'll be happy to talk to you later, little boy. But now I have to go catch up on the latest stories. I wouldn't want to miss anything. Wow, so there actually could be a different way to go here. How are we going to know, though, where we can go and where we can't? I mean, I doubt you can go south of here. That is much... That much makes sense. Can we go this way? This White House? Yeah, you can. Oh my gosh, yes. Wow. All right, thank you, Nico. That saved us a lot of potential problems later. It's the pub window. The pub sign, ye old pub and eats. The door to the pub. Wow, what a weird looking guy. Check out those shark eyes behind his shades. This is the sign for the carpentry shop. Ah, it's a sign for the Philadelphia Post Office. Okay, let's treat this shit. True, some colonial post offices had windows. Really, we're fact-checking whether post offices had windows? Really? Other, more remote offices were often built of rough logs and had no glass at all. True, colonial post offices had signs. It would be kind of hard to find them if they didn't. There we go, that's what I wanted. Okay, so now I think at least we found all of the things to look out for in Act 2. There were post offices in colonial America. Ben Franklin was the first postmaster of Philadelphia. He greatly improved the efficiency of the Royal Postal Service, cutting delivery times in half. Is there anything he can't do? False. There were no hippies or beatniks in colonial America, and anyone caught gambling on a street corner would probably have been slapped into the stocks. Puritan values were still common in the 18th century. Come play marbles, jacks, or hearts. I even play old maids and darts. Actually, it should be like a beatnik, right? A cool daddy-o. Yeah, colonial businesses advertised with their signs. Infomercials weren't invented yet. True, there were shopping districts in the larger cities of the colonies. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Excuse me, sir, but did you say you were a gamer? Indeed I am, lad. My name's Roland Betmuch, and games are my life. Interested in a game of chance? Or a game of skill? Poker, perhaps? Oh, drat. Those uncool pews took my deck of cards. Darts? No, they took those too. Let's see, what do I have? Jacks? No. Chess? No. Checkers? No. Horseshoes? No. Hey, I know, do you have a horse? No, but... Total bummer. My aura is turning dark. Oh wait, I know, we'll play marbles. I've got them right here. Ah! What? I've lost my marbles! You can say that again. If you find my marbles, let me know, okay? Later, Cosmic Cat. Well, we've got just the thing for you. Here are your marbles, right here. Hey Roland, I found this bag of marbles. They may be yours, but they may not be. I don't suppose you'd be interested in buying them? Wow, exploiting him. Damn. Ha ha ha, you are a little sharpie, aren't you, kid? Tell you what, you give me the marbles and I'll teach you to gamble with the best of them. Man, this game is teaching kids how to gamble and like find people's lost stuff and sell them back. Wow. Oh, I don't think so. I'm a reporter, not a gambler. I want cash for the marbles, bud. Like holding them hostage. Cash? But kid, where's the sport in that? Where's the action? Where's the thrill of the game? Don't you have the game in your heart? Nope, I've got air in my wallet. Now fork over the bucks, bud. Oh, all right. Here's a shilling. It's all I have, you little robber. Thanks. Oh, go fly, kite. Hint, hint. All right, so we got the shilling to bypass the the whoozy what's it. Okay, yep, we got the shilling to pass the toll site, so we just got to do that. But let's go into these shops first, I suppose. Oh, hello there, sir. Oh man, it's the colonist that ate New York.
Yes? Chomp Munch. Oh, what can I do for you, lad? Would you perhaps like to groove on a nice leg of lamb?
No thanks, I'm not really hungry.
What? Not hungry? Woof! Good grief, boy, how can you not be hungry? I'm hungry all the time.
I'm too sad to eat. My poor dog has been kidnapped.
Humph! I've never understood the point of having a dog. They just eat all your food and they never bring you more. Ugh. But I suppose you are upset, poor lad.
Sir, you could help me by answering a few questions for me.
Oh, certainly. By the way, my name is General Lee Stuft, retired from His Majesty's Royal Army. So what do you want to know about, lad?
I think we were told about Lee's stuff, weren't we? General Lee, how well do you know Ben Franklin? Do you think he'll help me save my dog?
I know Ben well. I was a member of his philosophical club, the Junto. He's a cool old gent, and I'm sure he'd be thrilled to help you. Of course, just so long as he doesn't get out of his hot tub. He never gets out of his hot tub anymore.
Oh man, Uncle Fred's goofed everything up.
What? A piece of bread? That sounds good. Maybe I'll go get one.
General Lee, why do you put up with the pews? Why don't you just march over there and kick their toss them out?
Understand something, lad. I'm loyal to the crown, even when they send obnoxious, putty dictators like the pews to plague us.
Even when they tax you unfairly? Even when they put outrageous trade restrictions on the colonies? Even when they treat you like a prisoner?
Well, I admit they haven't given us a fair shake, exactly. But if you can't trust your king, who can you trust?
Oh, brother. Here, did you just spit that out? General Lee, don't you think the new trend in Philadelphia is a little weird? I mean, to be honest, you don't really seem like the kind of person who likes love beads. Love beads? Are love beads what I think they might be?
Actually, lad, I hate the blasted little baubles. Wretched things. I'd like to shoot them out of a cannon into the pew's blasted mansion. Ha ha!
If you hate them so much, why did you wear them? Why did you go along with the whole thing?
Oh, you'd never understand, boy. I'm a military man. I've taken orders my whole life. I think of Ben Franklin as my commanding officer. Woof, you see? When he said wear sissy clothes and talk like a blasted fool, I did it, you see?
You're right, I don't get it.
Oh well, it's almost time for lunch anyway. Gurgle.
My poor dog, Lockjaw, was kidnapped right in front of me. The pews just snatched him up. Do you know how I can get him back?
Took your dog, did they? Blasted uncool of them. Have some kidney pot pat, lad. It'll make you feel better.
Nothing will make me feel better until I have Lockjaw back, General. Let's truth this guy. True, some people had weight problems in colonial America, just like they do today. Usually only the well-to-do were heavy, because no one else could afford to eat that much. The colonist that ate New York. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else for you. Okay, thank you. Come again. See ya. What do we have here? Oh man, this woman is weird. What's with those coins? False and true. There were no hippies in colonial America, but there were working women who tended shops. Deborah Franklin tended the shop that she and Ben opened in the early years of their marriage. Yeah, you don't hear about Deborah Franklin too much, do you? Hello, who's there? Oh, a short person. Go away, I'm busy. I can't let these beautiful coins get caught. Ooh, so pretty. Please, ma'am, may I just ask you a few questions? What questions? If you can't want my money, you can't have it. It's mine. Mine, I tell you. Lady, I don't want your money. I swear. I'm just looking for my lost dog. Can you help me? Well, I suppose so, if it won't cost me anything. My name's Penny Pincher, and this is my shop. Wait, oh, that's not Deborah Franklin. Oh, God damn it. So what do you want to know? Oh, we got another point? I'm interested in finding out about Ben Franklin, ma'am. I think he might be able to help me. Do you suppose he would? Oh, I guess he might. Ben's a generous guy. A blur makes me shudder. I love you, my bright little coins. Do you always talk to your money? Of course.
It gets suppressed if you don't hold it and kiss it and stuff. Of course, you should never spend it. Just imagine my poor little coins in some stranger's purse. Oh, poor babies. Miss Pincher, my dog was stolen by the pews. Wait. I don't know what the pews did with your dog, kid, and I'm sure not going to buy you another one. My poor dog was just snatched right out from under my nose, ma'am. I really don't know what to do. Is there a police officer in town I could talk to? A police officer? I don't follow your groove, kid. What's that mean? Oh, you know, someone who makes sure people aren't breaking the law. Oh, those cats. Well, those are those awful redcoat sentries all over the place. Have you ever noticed how they all look alike? Anyway, General Pugh owns those dudes. They're useless. So is the watchman, for that matter. The Pews bribe them as soon as they got to the colonies, and he does anything they want. So wait, first she was Miss Pincher, now she's Mrs. Pincher. Would you like to tell me a little bit about yourself? Well, as long as you're not trying to sell me anything, I guess I can. My husband's name is Egbert. We own this carpentry shop. We used to spend our money on all kinds of foolish things, like food and clothes and things. Now I've discovered the virtues of saving. I can make a week's worth of soup out of one cabbage. I save every penny, every single one. Don't you think you're carrying this miser thing a little far, Mrs. Pincher? Of course not. Ben Franklin says it's okay, so it's okay. Okay, thank you. So she's a carpenter. Oh, now we do need this shilling for what's his name, but she is really interested in money. Look, Penny, I found a shilling. A shilling? Wow! Let me have it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I want it. Gross, Penny, you're drooling. I think I'd better keep the shilling for now. How can you be so cruel? You're one mean little kid, you know that. I try. Oh, cheeky bagger. Okay, let's go. Let's head in here. See ya. Oh, I might be able to get in that little door. Ooh, okay, what do we have here? Mailbags? Sacks and sacks of mail are piled up in the post office. The window faces out into the street. Oil lamps hanging from the ceiling. Someone must have worked late here, once upon a time. This is the Philadelphia post office. That's an interesting looking package, and it's addressed to Ben Franklin. That in the mirror? Stacks of mail are piled up everywhere. There's a bunch of pigeonholes on the back wall of the post office. They have the names of all of the 13 colonies on them. A notice has been placed on the post office wall. It says, "By order of me and His Royal Majesty King George III, whoever has been writing me nasty letters had just better stop. I am not a doily-draped, perfume-drenched fop. When I catch you, you're in big trouble. Signed, General Hugh Pugh II." Oh, another one. "By order of me, and King George III, you had all just better stop laughing at my daughter. She is not a turkey-necked buzzard girl. Almost anyone caught using that phrase will be placed in the stocks immediately. Signed, General Hugh Pugh II." Okay, so there's not another one here? 2 plaques hang on the wall. Each one says Certificate of Merit for Excellence in Postal Handling. The name Billy Idol is on one and Heidel Idol is on the other. Billy Idol? But spelled, I guess, a little differently. Is that a character or a man? Oh man, for a second I thought that guy was dead or something. It's a package. The postmark says it came from London. Here's Elvis. It's a portrait of the famous Italian musician Alessandro Prassilieri. Known far and wide for his Hound Concerto for flute and basset horn, Alessandro supposedly died almost 20 years ago. However, strange reports have been turning up recently. Seems that Alessandro was sighted several times in the past year, going into the local pub for Egg McMutton and deep-fried pork rinds. Intriguing, isn't it? Yeah, wait. Alright, let's truth this shit.
False. Elvis Sancho Pressalieri? As if you didn't believe that, did you? True, many colonists had family and friends in London. True, Ben Franklin corresponded with many people all over the world, and he frequently ordered unusual books and supplies for his experiments. He received packages on almost a daily basis. True, the postal service was very active in the colonies. Almost everyone had friends or family in Europe or other parts of America that they wanted to write to. Mailing a letter was a luxury back then. It was pretty expensive. True, oil lamps were used to light buildings at night. The oil was very expensive and it burned hot and smelled rather nasty. True, there were postal clerks in colonial America. There were also postal carriers, but their job was a lot harder than it is now. They had to deliver all of the mail on foot or on horseback. Right, Rufus? Good boy. Good pup. The mail would have been sorted by colony, then sent off to its destination with a carrier who was either on foot or on horseback. Mail headed for Europe would have had to wait for the next ship. True, well, not about General Pugh, but it is true that colonial governors would often hang notices about changes in local law and other issues in public places, such as the post office. Okay, let's take some mail. Pepper doesn't want to just take somebody else's mail. That's a federal offense. Pepper can't take that package. It doesn't belong to her. Oh, it's not hers. Lego. She doesn't want to take the notice down. She thinks it's pretty funny. Pepper can't reach the lamp. Pepper wouldn't take Hilly and Heidel's plaques. Excuse me, sir, but I wonder if you could help me. James Hamilton or John Penn? Thank you. Yeah, they keep on talking about the governor of Philadelphia and the colony of Philadelphia, which is ridiculous. It was Pennsylvania. Well, then get up and help me. Don't shout, obnoxious little person. What do you want anyway? I just want to ask you a few questions, sir. I'm no sir, I'm Billy Idle, colonial postal clerk. That's my brother Heidel. He doesn't talk much, but I'll answer your questions if you'll stop shouting. What do you want to know? Mr. Idle, I've heard that Ben Franklin has been acting strangely lately. Oops. Have you noticed anything different about him? Oh yeah, the dude's become much more laid back. He used to be on my case all the time, telling me and my brother to hurry it up. But just the other day, he told me I was working too hard and I should just take it easy. And hey, who am I to turn down Ben Franklin's advice? Listen, dude. Pugh stole my dog. These are dangerous people. I think we should all do something about them. Do what, kiddo? They're not causing me any problems. They seem just as pleased as Punch when they don't get any mail from England. Punch, yawn. I'd like to punch the pair of you. I've lost my dog, Mr. Idle. Well, I haven't lost him exactly. The Pew stole him from me. What do you suppose I should do? Stolen your dog, Those Pews sure have a lot of energy. Oh well, pull up a mailbag, why don't you? Are you nuts? That won't help get my dog back.
No, but it'll get you to be quiet so I can get some sleep.
Tell me, sir, how does anyone in Philadelphia ever get their mail when you're sleeping on the job?
Hey, if they want their mail, they can come get it. What do I look like? A delivery boy?
Yeah, what do we look like? Actually, you look like a couple of colonial slugs to me. Excuse me, sir, but I wonder if you could help me with something.
Uh-huh.
What?
Nope.
Why?
'Cause.
What do you mean, cuz? Would you like me to pull that mail sack right out from under your lazy hide?
Nope.
Then just answer a few questions for me, okay?
Okay.
I have heard some distressing rumors about Ben Franklin lately. It seems he's not himself. Is that true?
Beats me.
Don't you pay attention to what goes on in your own town?
Nope.
Why not?
Beats me.
Look, Heidel, the Pews committed an act of blatant larceny right in front of my eyes. I'm not going to take that lying down. Are you?
Yep.
You're disgraceful. If everybody was like you, nothing would ever get done in this world, you know?
I know.
You just don't care, right?
Exactly.
My poor little dog was kidnapped by the Pews right from out my under nose. What can I do to get him back?
I don't know.
Could you take a guess, maybe?
Nope.
Why not?
Rain cramp.
So, well, mister, what's your name again?
Idle.
Idle?
Yup.
It suits you perfectly, dude.
Thanks.
Okay, so I guess we're. Oh, did we? Yeah, we truced this already. All right, so we'll come back here. We gotta. Let's try to get that shilling, so we can pass into the Ben Franklin's area. I guess. Wait a minute. Can we go in this area? What's this? That building feels strangely like a carpentry shop. Okay, so that's not like a gate door or something. A fence door. Idle. Heidel. Have you? Can you please just walk there? Thank you. Alright, I hope we've been told the locations now and we didn't miss something. Because that would suck. Alright, so let's pay the fee to cross.
Bring it all, big or small.
Here you go, you big red goon.
Well, thank you very much, you smart mouth street urchin. Yon old gentleman is the right nut, and you know when his wife will toss you out on your eel. Remember, you'll need another shilling to get past the other way. Ha ha ha.
Right, another one! Ha ha ha! God, I hope not.
Then we might be walking dead. Oh wow, here I am, standing in front of Benjamin Franklin's house. And Lockjaw's not here to see it with me. I wonder what he's doing now.
Meanwhile, back at Penn Mansion.
There's no toy I haven't got. Throw a tantrum, it gets bought. Ima is my name. I am rich and I'm a snot and I don't really care.
Love all doggies, big and small. Shave 'em, dress 'em like a doll.
Glue their paws to parasols. Ima is my name. Oh, my little Snooky Wookums. Mommy's naming you Fluffy. Does him like his new name? Phew, Fluffum smells bad. Him's a dirty birdie, yes him is. Does Mommy's little Sweetums want his bathy wathy? The nice man will be in soon to give Snookums his itty bitty bath. Mommy's going shopping for Snookums tweets now, yes she is. Don't try, 'cause I'll be back soon, Nuggy Bunny.
Yeah, pretty much, Matt. Pretty much. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's get a save in here. Especially because I think the timer just ran out too, right? Yeah, 110, Lockjaw Mansion. Alright, we'll open up buys again. I look cool. I think I'm just being too loud, and she's trying to watch. She's trying to watch TV or Netflix, actually. Servo, 3 guns for Deep Space Nine Harbinger. By the way, yeah, if Deep Space Nine Harbinger loses one more showdown, it'll tie Day of the Tentacle for most deaths in the showdown. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that one. Star Trek now 24 guns. Synth, are you saving up for your viewer pick there, Synth? I think hardly nuts. Matt, 3 guns for Mackenzie and Co. Brings it up to 23. Just behind Star Trek. Yeah, definitely. I would recommend as your first purchase, just save up for 100. Oh shit, something's happening. Why don't we restore? Hang on. I don't want to see this now. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'd recommend you. Everyone gets 1 viewer pick for 100 Cedrics, 1 time only. You get to add your game onto the viewer queue. And the sooner you can get it on there, the better, because right now we have 85 games on the queue, so the sooner you get it on, the better. And then you can also, once you get your game on the queue, then you can upvote it and move it up the list. The master list have all the games you can pick from. The games in white, any game in white is eligible to be picked across both the graphic game list and the IF, Interactive Fiction Text Adventure game list. So that's it in a nutshell. Okay, yes, exactly, Servo. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, so let's turn off buys. I guess I'll give, we'll give one more opportunity. At about 45 minutes, I guess. Let's do that. No, just 3 guns per user per day. So you could have bought another 3 too. Okay, so let's resume. Yeah, let's restore because we kind of missed. Some guy came, I guess, too long, and the guy comes around. All right, let's sniff about, shall we? Okay, he's thinking of what's her name? Ima. Yuck. The doll smells like Ima's extra stinky double honeysuckle French foo-foo periwinkle and precious Poisey's perfume. Can we? Oh, we should definitely grab our bone here. Lockjaw would love to pick the bone up and smack Ima with it the next time she comes through the door, but unfortunately, he has no thumbs. Aw. Who's that guy? The butler? Bone smells pretty tasty, even if the butler did bring it. Bite it. Nice. What, we ate the bone, or we just put it in our inventory for later? Yeah, we did. Okay. The water dish smells like the butler. Yuck. The butler again. The doggy bed smells like feathers, silk. Icky sweet perfume, and the butler. He must have carried it for Ima. Ooh, another point. Lockjaw smells something delicious inside the dresser. What's in there? Lockjaw paws at the dresser, but he just can't seem to get the drawer open. Oh, damn it. Okay. And here. The room has an unpleasant odor of sickly sweet perfume, extra strong potpourri, and the triple strength doggy shampoo. Yikes. Lockjaw can't reach up that high, but he doubts the clock would smell very good anyway. The pillow was stuffed with vanilla and cinnamon potpourri. The scent could knock a buzzard off a garbage truck. Man, there's probably a lot wrong with this room, this period. Balls, horror-shaped throw rugs were not popular in colonial America. They didn't really become common until the 1970s? Really? I didn't know that was a thing. When the entire country went through a massive backlash against good taste. Oh, here's the butler. Nice doggy, doggy, good doggy. Oh wait, it's butler voice.
There's a good little flea-bitten mutt. Easy now, you ugly little hound. Here I come, you horrid canine.
Oh, you're definitely getting bitten. Lockjaw decides to give the butler an attitude adjustment. Lockjaw doesn't believe his eyes. Did the bookcase just spin around?
Oh no, I'll not have any more of that. I'm not paid well enough to wash wild hyenas, I'm not. I don't care what Miss Ima does to me.
Let's smell this bowl. Can we? No. Alright, I guess not. Before we go there, let's see the window. Aww. Lockjaw sniffs the glass. It just smells smooth and cold. He wishes he could smell his beloved Pepper. Lockjaw stands up on the sill for a better view, but can't see anything. Lockjaw tries to turn over the water dish and make a mess, but it's too heavy. The chamber pot doesn't roll around or squeak or anything, so Lockjaw decides not to play with it. Lockjaw doesn't want to touch too many things in Irma's room. He's afraid he'll get swallowed up by all the ruffles and never be seen again. Alright, let's get out of here. Wait, what? I can't push my way through there? Damn it. Ima's bedroom is enough to give a dog pink and white nightmares for the rest of his natural life. There are enough ruffles in here to gag the entire junior league. Ima has a row of fancy German china dolls on her shelf. It's a large and unattractive cuckoo clock. Cuckoo. How do you pronounce that? Cuckoo clock. Cuckoo. I don't know why that took me so long. Cuckoo clock. With chunky brass pine cones hanging from it. Lockjaw wishes he could reach the clock housing and chew on it. Maybe we can knock this. He can't reach the cuckoo clock with his paws. What about the door? How come we can't? Lockjaw tries to claw his way out. Bite the rug. Lockjaw doesn't want to chew the rug. It smells too sickle sweet. Lockjaw always did have a taste for literature. Yes, each of the books. He thinks biting all that perfume silk might make him hurl. Lockjaw's gonna get into the dresser. Nothing can stop him now. Man, I love those sound effects. What is this? Oh, okay, I just ate something. Lockjaw can't take it anymore. He's gotta have the goodies. Lockjaw doesn't want to chew the dresser anymore. He has oak splinters between his teeth. What did we get here? It's Ima's room key. Okay, that's good to have, I guess. Gritting his teeth against the nasty smell of the butler, Lockjaw takes a drink. There we go. Lockjaw doesn't want to dull his teeth on the metal of the chamber pot. What is this thing hanging at the window? Lockjaw samples the windowsill and finds it remarkably tasteless. Lockjaw would love to chew the doll into tiny little shreds, but it just smells too bad to bite. Ha! Take that, dress, or whatever you are. It's Ima's dressmaker's dummy. There's a dress in progress draped over it. There's enough lace on that thing to choke a horse. Okay, Lockjaw takes out his aggressions on the doggy bed. Okay. Lockjaw doesn't want to get caught between his teeth right at the moment. Besides, the doll smells like Ima. Yuck. The pillow smells too bad for Lockjaw to even try to bite it. Okay, Lockjaw found all the goodies in the dresser. He's got no reason to chew it anymore. Besides, it didn't taste that good the first time. Pepper always tells Lockjaw not to chew up clocks with his mouth full. Lockjaw decides to sample the breast pine cone and the cuckoo clock. Why'd you drop all your other items, man? There we go. First of all, get your stuff back here. Okay, now let's take a look in here. No, nothing. Well, just walk there maybe. He doesn't like to travel with his mouth full. He might need biting room. Oh. Oh, because we're storing it in our mouth. Got it. Okay, what do we have here? The massive shrouded object has an ominous look about it. It makes Lockjaw nervous. Some worn out moth-eaten clothes hang in the closet. Old musty boxes lurk on the closet shelves. Okay, what about this mouse hole? It looks like a rat hole, okay. Let's smell around. The hidden closet smells musty and dusty. Huh, dead rat sandwich. Lockjaw smells a rat, and it's not General Pugh. The shroud smells like Ima. It's not as dusty as the rest of the room. The clothes smell old and musty. Was that a whiff of eau de mouse? The boxes are too far away to smell. They probably just smell like dust, like everything else in here. Okay. Take down the shroud. Lockjaw gathers his courage and reaches for the shroud. Oh, baby. What do we have here? A dog angel stands vigilantly atop the dog memorial. The brass plaque by the collar says, "My beloved Fluffum Fool, all I did was shampoo you. Shave your paws, pierce your nose, put rings upon your little toes. So why, oh why, did you run away and jump into the sea that day?" A poodle named Muffet sat on a tuffet covered with shampoo and whey. Along came Miss Ima with fur bleach and china, and Muffet just faded away. Muffy was a spaniel, Muffy was a pup. Ima went to Muffy's house and scooped the doggy up. Ima scalloped Muffy's ears and shaved off all her hair, so Muffy climbed up on the roof and dove off in despair. Rufus, don't listen to that, buddy. You're a spaniel too. An itsy-bitsy Yorkie came into Ima's yard. Ima grabbed a Yorkie and spiked his hair with lard. The Yorkie ran around the room, squealing like a hog. Then the itsy-bitsy Yorkie vanished in the bog. Jeez. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a dog. Ima dressed him like a frog. Then she threw him in the lake. He couldn't swim for heaven's sake. There once was a doggy named Jot, who was once spied by Miss Ima and caught. She painted him pink and draped him with mink, and he died of shame on the spot. Sounds about right. Alright, let's get rid of this. Well, I guess we do want them to be memorialized. That's true. Can we... Well, no. Can we take any of them with us, perhaps? No way. Lockjaw has respect for the dead. Lockjaw doesn't even want to know what that tastes like. Lockjaw chews through the wood like a buzzsaw. Yeah, I know, it's really... Some of this definitely is not, like, really kid-appropriate material. Especially, like, Pepper herself is, like, pretty rude kid, all told. Alright, let's go through the wall. Oh, wow, okay. Wait, how does this work? Oh, wow, that's kind of weird. The passage smells like old wood, mildew, and rats. Is that a fire up there? We're gonna die? Lockjaw can see people just beyond the fire. Oh, it's a fireplace, okay. So what is he taking out of it?
Percy, how is the tax operation going? Are you keeping those stupid sentries in line? They don't know the stamp taxes are fake, do they? No, sir, General Pugh, they have no idea. Good. If they told the colonists the Stamp Act hasn't been made law, things might get ugly. How much money have we taken in so far?
Oh, sir, scads and oodles. I'd say half the town has been wrung dry, and the other half is still slightly damp, sir.
Good. My wigs aren't cheap, and my little Ima must have whatever she wants. Oh, Percy, remind me to beat you for letting Ima have that horrible mutt.
Yes, sir, you should beat me, sir. It's all my fault.
Blasted right you should have. You'd just better not slip up again, you miserable toady.
Actually, yeah, what do they define toady? A flatterer, a sycophant, suck up, especially one who does distasteful or unprincipled things in order to gain, or dare I say, curry favor.
I want you to keep an eye on Ben Franklin, in case he decides to get out of that oversized wash tub. I don't want anything interfering with our plans.
Yes, sir. Sir, there's a tiny, teeny, weeny, itty-pitty, minuscule problem.
Percy, you know I hate that word. I might just have to strangle you. Well, what is this problem?
Poor Richard, sir. He's been trying to rile up the colonists. Talks a lot like Ben Franklin did before he lost his mind. He's dangerous, sir.
You should have anticipated this, you fool. Take care of him, Percy, or your neck will be on the chopping block. Go.
Yes, sir. Now, sir.
Oh, Toady was Rex? That's neat. Oh, we're back to Pepper. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. What happened to the passageway? Okay, 131. This is now we're back to Ben Franklin's house. Okay. I'll say, well, yeah, Ben Franklin's house. I much prefer playing as the dog, to be honest. Ben Franklin's front door. Tall, pretty tree grows in the front yard. The home of Ben and Deborah Franklin. Franklin's window. Franklin, okay. CarTube, thanks very much for the host. Welcome, everybody. Oh, this must be Deborah Franklin answering her own door. You're still playing Okaj? Deborah Franklin looks like a fierce and determined woman. Indeed so. Oh, she's got that fan we need for the rocking chair, though. Good afternoon, Mrs. Franklin. I'd like to see Benjamin Franklin, please. No. But Mrs. Franklin, I really need to see him. I have a terrible problem. No. Oh, it was Max Payne. Okay. Did you finish the other game? But you don't understand. My dog's been kidnapped by the Pews. Please, I need Franklin's help to get him back. Lad, I'm truly sorry about your dog, and there was a time when Ben could have helped you, but not now. He can't even help himself. He's gone round the bend, filling the colonists' heads with all sorts of silly mush. I'm allowing him no visitors. If I let you in to see him, he'd just be a bad influence on you, too. But, if you could help get Ben, or you could help Ben get him interested in his experiments, perhaps I'd let you in. I'm sorry, but you have to leave now. Goodbye. Get him interested in his experiments, yeah? All right, well, maybe we can set up the that kite flying experiment, perhaps. Try again. RPG break. Unlike Landau, who does nothing but RPGs. I like how she's like, doesn't she kind of look like the character design looks like one of those people from like Goofy, like the Goofy universe, a little bit. All right, Silk, we can get the experiment going. I've no need for that, lad.
Mrs. Franklin, I could be a good influence on Ben. I know a lot of cool things I could tell him about. I tell great jokes and all the more reason for you to stay away from him. If you go in there, all that dazzling wit of yours will go right out with the bathwater. I'm telling you, he's become dangerous to the public health. Good day, lad.
Yeah, not so much here, but in there when her nose looked more like that little dog nose that they do. Yeah, there it definitely looks. And the ears even look like the dog ears, you know, the goofy dog ears. Okay, anyway. Try again.
Please, Mrs. Franklin, if you'll just let me.
Absolutely not. I mean, look how different her ears are and her nose. Okay, so she's just slamming in our face, huh? We still have, what are these, the pebbles? Break her window. Pepper doesn't want to throw pebbles at Ben Franklin's window. Can we go around the back side of the house? It doesn't look like we can. How about this side? Probably not. Is that something there by the door? No? Okay. True, Ben rented this house yeah, right, we read that before. True, the Brad Franklins had a front door. What, did you think they crawled into their house through a hollow log? Yes, I did. Come on, keep on going. Oh, Roxanne. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, kind of. I could probably come up with a better example than that, but... Now, they did say we need another shilling to get by here, right? If that's the case, I'm not going to be able to do this.
Big or small?
Take it to the General's Hall. Hey, Cecil, where's the General's Hall?
That means Penn Mansion, you fool. Right, but does it mean a particular hall in Penn Mansion?
Like the main hall, or the upstairs hall, or the hall that leads to the loo?
Good day, gents. That's quite a hall. It's big, not small.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Let's hope the General's Hall is not too small.
It wouldn't be, no, would it? Unless it's the one that leads to the loo.
To store it all, you might need 'em all.
Oh,
Wait, who's speaking?
oh bless, Montgomery, or Montmorency, what did Percy Throttlebottle tell us to do again? Let's see, take a ball, throw it on the General's wall, no, wait, that's not it. Take a ball, no, take a doll, no, take it all, that's it. Take it all to the General's Hall. Now look here, you'd better stop confusing us. Right.
You know, of the seasons all, I like the fall. That's when the trees go sweet and tall.
It is nice, isn't it? All those lovely colors. Don't talk to him, Monty. He's trying to confuse us.
No, I'm not. I just want to tell you all about the amazing General's Ball.
A ball, really? Ooh, I love to dance. I'm quite a devil with the ladies, I am.
They say the ball is big, not small.
Hey, we weren't invited to no ball. Yeah, we weren't invited.
Wear a hairpiece big and tall, and you shall dance at the General's Ball.
I just need to go wear a wig and I can go? Well then, I look dashing in a wig. Big and tall, I like that.
Hey,
Oh, wear a wiggy in the fall, wear a wig both big and tall. You too shall dance at the General's Ball.
A wig in the fall, big and tall, to get to the General's Ball.
got it. So we gotta get a wig for the guys. Get wig for soldiers.
Hey Cecil, there's a wig shop in town, there is. But we don't have any money, Monty. Oh dear.
You've got lots of money. Percy said take it all, big or small. Buy a wig at the downtown mall.
Right, that's just what he said. We've got lots of money, we do. What are we waiting for? Right, but I get the biggest and tallest wig though. Says you. Let's hurry before they're all gone.
I had to do it. It was too easy.
Look at him go marching off there with such determination. I like I just crammed the stuff in his coat. Wow, took even more. All right, and we get this leftover piece of paper or whatever this is. Tax entries left behind a small piece of tin. Okay. Hey, they left something behind. I wonder what it is. A piece of tin. I guess I'll hang on to it. Tin, huh? Thin sheet of hammered tin. Okay. Tin. We need the wig. Although maybe we don't need the wig. Maybe we just need to send them to get the wig. Tin. Okay. We still need a bonbon recipe. Maybe we can cover the pothole with tin. Pepper can't use that here, huh? All right. Too bad. Okay. Let's see if they actually made it over here or not. Did they make it to the millinery? Millinery. Okay, not the same thing. All right, now. So we still need a recipe to get the jar and the old sprouts and rice. So and so, I think we're still screwed, right? Yeah. Man, I'm so tired, and I probably haven't been taking as good notes here. What did we need to do to get by the guys to the Penn Mansion? I've forgotten. I do not remember. Gotta get past those soldiers. Ugh. Oh, right, they didn't say anything. We just have to find a way to do it. Okay, fair enough. Just gotta find a way to do it. Fair enough. Yeah, a shilling I don't have. What was the other? The other one had the other alley or street, I should say. Carpenter shop, the post office. Oh, the post office, right. I need. Oh, okay. So the Ben Franklin package will be the way to get into the Ben Franklin house. Get Ben Franklin package to enter Franklin house. The question then is, how do we get the package? Oh, we need food for redcoats. Wasn't one of them hungry? Yeah, I think so. Okay, probably need to get food at the pub. Probably. Billy, how about if we... Hey, give me a break, little dude. Your ferocious frying line of questions has completely exhausted me. I'll just need to take a little nap. Really? Sleeping? Okay, if you want to sleep. Yeah, then we can seal the package. It isn't hers? Well, fuck, man. How do you want me to get in the house, then? Oh, there's an obnoxious notice here? By order of General Pugh, every letter leaving Philadelphia will be charged a 2-penny stamp tax. This means you. Counter is worn smooth. Federal offense to take someone else's man. Do you mind? I'm trying to take a nap. Really? Well, it would help if you close your eyes, probably, I would guess. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we can knock over the mail and create a diversion. Doesn't belong to her. God damn it. You missed our goofy discussion there, Servo. Alright, so these guys are probably going to fall asleep at some point. Even though... What kind of adventure game can you steal something? That sucks. Alright, let's see if we can... What are we going to use tin for? I don't even know. We need some way to get food from this guy, though. Oh, thanks, boy. If I can't eat it, it ain't worth it. Interesting philosophy. All right. See ya. Oh, I'm so tired.
Groovy, kid. Do you want to bet for this thing? How about a spitting contest?
No thanks. I'll just keep it. Yeah, I'm sure we're probably done with that guy. And their carpentry shop? Kind of want to switch back to the dog. Alright, so what do we have? We have the pebbles for the seamstress, the sewing lady. Obviously, we're going to use the silk string once we get a kite going with Ben Franklin. And then we have just a sheet of tin, which is kind of random. Thin sheet of hammered tin. I guess we'll know when we need it. Interesting. Oh, was it? That's kind of neat. These guys, they don't want to talk to us. Oh, maybe I could give them an alternate frisbee. Damn it. We still need a recipe for bonbons. Here, you want to bake with some tin foil? You have little use for that. We need that fan. Wasn't that in the girls' room? For the rocking chair. We still can't get cookies. Come on. Maybe we give the food items to the soldiers. Dead Anthony! 3 months of Dead Anthony! Thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated. A Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, Anthony, for the continued support. Still was wondering what this thing was. Damn. Alright, so yeah, I mean, this is very clear. We just needed that bonbon recipe, which I would think we would, if anything, we would get from the other mansion there. That doesn't seem like we're going to be able to. Oh, yeah, we still haven't met Ben Franklin. There's nothing we can really do with him, is there? I guess I don't really need the wig for the soldiers because they already went away, so we kind of addressed that. Pepper doesn't want to close the style. She's glad the sentries are gone. Oh look, you can maybe we can walk on this road. Oh yeah, it's probably a new destination. No, or not? Wait, that was weird. Really? We can't walk to that other road? Why do they even have it then? All right, can we get to that other road or not? He walks up to this one, which is also weird too, because look, the road continues in the path, but if you actually walk the road, it ends at a dead end at the house. Okay, it doesn't look like we can go to that left fork at all. Just a troll road. The door is locked. I think we really need that package to get in here. Oh, can we take your fan, please? Touch me, you young rascal, and I'll smack you into next Sunday. Good afternoon, Mrs. Franklin. I'd like to see Benjamin. Oh, the same conversation ago. Yeah, we gotta get interested in the experiments. Hang on. Is there? Oh, maybe like the tinfoil would be like part of a scientific experiment. Oh, I gotta add Zach McCracken to the next command. No need for that, lad. Oh, here, this is part of an experiment. Damn it. Crap. True, Ben Franklin married Deborah Reed on September 1st, 1730. Can you jump to the quiz? Okay, I better save first, but... Oh, okay, this is just what's going to be on the quiz. All right. Fair enough, fair enough. How are we going to get that fan? I really don't know. Go in the house. Damn. Here's like, goodbye. All right. So what can we use for the tin? Maybe someone expressed an interest in it for some other reason, but it's been a while, so I've forgotten. Why is there no music all of a sudden? The music just like totally died. I try to cover the pothole. Tin. Carpentry place, woman. Yeah, let's just get the tin. Could probably help us somewhere. Tin sheet. Hello? Popdoor's not feeling talkative today. Yeah, he only wants food, huh? Well then, lad, I should be getting back to my pub. I think I need a fresh turkey leg as you dig? Dig? Yeah, I dig. Say, did you ever hear the expression, digging your grave with a spoon? Nope. I don't believe I did, but I like it. Groovy lad. Pip pip, you skinny child. What an idiot. Throw pebbles in your mouth. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of fading here. Post office. Maybe I need to put that foil in that it's here. No? No thanks, kid. Yes, they're both sleeping. Post office counter. Packages from Virginia. For Virginia. Can't take the package, it's not hers. Yeah, I'm kind of mailing it in. No pun intended, Servo. Just because I'm tired and taking a lot of energy out of me because the game is practically all just reading, more or less. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to... I think we'll just know when to use the tin, basically. Doesn't seem like we can do anything here. And we did all we could with this guy, right? So, Mr. Much... Oh, no, we never talked to him, that's true. Or we never asked him questions. Could I ask you a few questions? You see, my dog has been kidnapped by the Pews and...
Hey, hold it right there, Cosmic Cat. I don't know anything about anything. I keep my eyes open and my mouth shut.
But you don't understand. I'm in real trouble.
Which means you could get me in trouble. Look, kiddo, I'm not about to tell you anything that might get me in deep tofu with that gnarly Pew. I just don't want to get involved, you dig?
That's pretty chicken if you ask me.
I didn't ask you, did I? Besides, the chicken is a noble bird. See ya, kid.
Wow.
Hey, kid, you still hanging around? Why don't you get a job or something?
Cheeky bugger. How about you get some new glasses after I steal yours?
Hey, don't touch me, kid, for all I know you could be a pickpocket.
That's in fact exactly what I am. Alright, so the only thing I could think... I know we can get the woman to see us if we throw the pebbles at her window. We do have silk, but I think last time I tried to give them to her, she didn't want it. Besides, I'm, almost certainly we're going to need that when, for Ben Franklin and the science experiment.
Oh boy, can I keep it?
Well, now...
Darn!
I'm not doing shit, I'm just greedy. You'll understand the difference when you grow up, kid. See ya. Yeah, this Carpenter woman is crazy. Is that, what is that splotch on the wall here? Huh, okay. Am I missing an area? Maybe. Muddy pothole. But she doesn't want to... Maybe we just need to stand there? Can I make a disc out of this tin sheet? Can't use that here. Damn. Mm-hmm. No more notice of pepper. Too bad. Huh, so we're a little stuck here. So the missing fan, by the way, is with Mrs. Franklin. Or what's her name? Debbie? Debbie Franklin? Deborah. Maybe she has a bonbon recipe too, who knows? Alright, anyway. Let's save it here. Well, whatever, we already had a 137 save. But yeah, I'm just super tired, so like I can't really even do basic puzzle solving now. I need to have an early have to go to bed. After I walk Rufus, right Rufus? Alright, so let's we'll just open up buys before we cut stream. So if anyone wants to make any buys, now is the time. One last opportunity tonight. But we'll be back tomorrow night for day 3 of Peppers.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh wow, Shrade Man. Buying game re-elect JFK. Shrade Man pulling the trigger on his viewer pick. Okay. That was the one I think we were looking at. That was like where you're recreating the hang on a second here. There we go. Yeah, developed by Viking Entertainment, released or published by Quadra Interactive in 1994. On November 22nd, 1963, President John F. Kennedy was shot down by an assassin's bullet. Since that time, people have wondered how history might have been different if JFK had lived to complete his first term. Would America have gotten more deeply involved in Vietnam? Would the Civil Rights Act of 1964 have been passed? Would he have been re-elected to a second term? Re-elect JFK is a first-person simulation that puts you in the role of President Kennedy. You have survived the assassination attempt in Dallas and must continue on your quest for re-election in 1964. Along the way, you will confront key political issues, such as Vietnam and the Civil Rights Movement. You will also face the challenge of discovering who was responsible for the attempt on your life. Really? That's what you have to do, spend your time as president, trying to figure out who killed you? Forget the FBI, apparently. You will play 50 game weeks, which will take you from the assassination attempt in November of 1963 to Election Day 1964. Your primary objective is to get re-elected to a second term, which is kind of neat. So I guess you could lose the election to like Barry Goldwater. That'd be hilarious. Sweet, thank you, Shrade Man. Take a look at the box art. How will you handle Vietnam? How will you handle civil rights? A role-playing game where you are JFK. Take a look at some of the screenshots here. So it's an FMV game, maybe? Well, it's a simulation, first and foremost, but... Thank God for public domain footage. Oh yeah, so there are probably some vintage video clips. Teeny QuickTime vids over a stock background. The main menu. Nice, yeah, this could be kind of interesting. The interface actually reminds me a little bit of Spycraft, the great game, a little bit, doesn't it? Neat. Yeah, as a kind of a American history nerd, I'm kind of looking forward to this in a way that more so than, for example, Peppers, which is obviously cartoonish, but I think this might be a little bit realistic. It could be kind of neat. All right, so let's add Charade Man here to our viewer pick list. And that's one of our rare simulation titles. And that will go on the viewer queue at V86. Actually, I may as well just go there. Easier to see that way. Good morning. Akago just waking up. There we go. V86. Thank you, Charade Man. And Akago slot for Chronomaster. Earlier got some support there from Shabby Orange, Akago. That'll eat through another poisonous ninja. Thanks in there R2. Oh dear God, I hope not, Servo. I hope not. Alright, so let's go ahead and host up. Who are we gonna host? Oh wow, is Zofar doing a Switch challenge now in addition to Genesis? He might be. That's number 4, Switchapalooza. With Golf Story, I can only think so. Maybe. Anyway, let's host up Zofar. I guess we could ask him. We'll give out a bonus Cedric here at the end of the stream. And yep, that'll do it for day 2 rather. Yeah, I'm really tired. I'm kind of out of it. That'll wrap it up for day 2 of Pepper's Adventures in Time. We made it to Act 2, but now without Lockjaw getting kidnapped, we're gonna have to try to find a way to rescue him. But maybe Lockjaw will rescue himself first. It's kind of seeming that way. He's making some great progress here. So thanks as always, guys, for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night with day 3. Cheers, everybody.